Hey all, J-Man here. I just wanted to tell you about beardedshirts.com. It's a great place to get a lot of cool superhero shirts and other merchandise. You can scroll, they've always got sales on. As you can see, they've got these really cool print all over shirts, which I really love. That's Eddie, the founder of the site. And if you're looking for stuff, all you got to do is you click on the search here and you can type in all over. And that's going to show you the all over prints, which are really, really cool. Look at that. You got Legion of Superheroes, you got Brave and the Bold, you got JSA, you got Superman, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, all kinds of stuff. So check out beardedshirts.com. Hello, Legionnaires. What's going on? It is Fantastic Fridays, episode number 5. This is a good one tonight. Especially one of the stories actually there's two bangers for me in this week. I'm gonna say this is the best week so far for me personally. There's been just one issue is like all fighting. It's absolutely awesome. So I'd say there's at least two super bangers tonight. Before we get going, I want to let everybody know. So I cleaned up my computer. I had tech issues last week. I cleaned up my computer. If I die again. I just if I die again, I'll have to switch the laptop and it'll just be a bit crappier quality, but it is what it is. I'm trying to not get a new computer because I just got this one 2 years ago and I spent $700, so I really don't want this to be for naught. But anyway, so just keep, if that happens, Clobberin or Sean will take over while I get on the laptop. All right. Let's get going here. So actually, Monday, I'm going to be on Clobberin Times channel talking about Earth B. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And then that week, we're also doing a Transformers stream, Season 3. We're continuing Season 3. And Sean and I are going to this special event. So we're looking forward to that. And we'll talk about that on the Transformers stream. So there you go. Let's say hey to the Legionnaires. These are the channel members. We got Dan, the Cosmic Boy of the channel. Sean, Stephen, and Clobby, who you know. And Brennan, Cliff, RR, Philip, Picasso, and Classic Comics, who are the newest members at the bottom there. So thank you to all the Legionnaires. And I know everybody's kind of been waiting. I was talking about some other comics right before we went live, so I got caught up in that. All right, let's get her going here. Let's bring in our first Legionnaire.
Hey, what's up, man?
And even though we're doing Fantastic Fridays, we're Legionnaires, so we're gonna go. That's the flagship of the channel, so we're just gonna go with that. So now we've got a man who lives in both worlds, the world of the Fantastic Four and the world of the Legion of Superheroes. So we're gonna bring him in.
It's Clobberin time. Hey. It's Clobberin time.
Yes.
What's up, buddies? Thanks for having me.
Yeah, this is a good one. So I put up a poll. I left Doctor Doom out. I didn't do 4 options because people just pick Doctor Doom because it's Doctor Doom. So that's not.
Of course.
So I put.
That's what I would have picked. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, exactly. We can't. No. However, this is a super hot take. This is like fiery hot take. If it was only based on tonight's 4 issues, I would not have picked Doctor Doom.
I don't disagree with that.
Yeah, just based on obviously overall, Doctor Doom is the best.
Yeah.
But for tonight, man, there's a few good
stand under. Man.
Yeah. We got Super Skrull, Ramatut, and Molecule Man. So Ramatut is Kang, right?
Yeah, it's Kang.
Eventually.
It's so funny. I just saw the Fantastic Four episode that was based on this comic like just a few weeks ago.
The Molecule Man one, or
no, the Ramatut one.
Oh
yeah. It was the old Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
I had a nearly almost perfect, flawless copy of that one when I have my old FF collection. Makes me cry every time I see that.
Yeah. No. Well. I don't know. I think this Molecule Man one tonight.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's
like how do you?
My mind was blown. I was like, oh hell yes.
That's totally a Kirby thing because it's like idea after idea after idea. It's like visual. It's like there's no Stan Lee at all, and there's no way.
Oh yeah.
No, there's zero.
No way.
Yeah.
What's Stan Lee gonna say? It's like, then there's this propeller, then there's the newspaper. Like that didn't happen, man.
No.
Yeah.
I can guarantee you that issue number 20 is 100% Jack Kirby.
Oh, it had to be
100%. Like, yeah. Because we have to be fair with the percentages. There's going to be Stan Lee in there, right?
Yeah,
but not on this one. I was like, holy shit, this is insane. Like, if someone said to me their favorite comic was issue 20 of it, I'd be like, okay. Like, if I was doing my space reviews on these, this is like a 10 out of 10 masterpiece. Like, everything that happens is the damn best. Like,
yeah,
even if half the comic happened, I would have been like, holy shit, this is awesome. like, so I'm reading it on digital. About halfway through, I like tap to see. I'm like, what page am I on? I'm like, I'm only halfway through. Holy crap, this is the best. It's like,
yeah,
I don't know. My was friggin' shot up. Like, this guy's impossible. You can't beat him.
Yeah.
Say FK was here early. Get on with it. We are on with it. I'm surviving. I haven't survived this long in a while on a stream. Normally I would have died by now. If I die again, who are you? Who are you? Shirley MacLaine? Okay. I'm missing that one. I remember the number 20. Yes. Well, Stanley did invent the number 20. So technically there is some.
He did. He created it.
But I have
a 20th issue. Yeah.
When I decided to make the 20th issue,
I have to say though, reading these four, like the scans of them is hilarious because it's like coming out this month, Avengers 1. Like you know, like it's stuff like that. There's one in one of the letters pages. They're like we've heard you loud and clear, like because they canceled the Hulk. And people wanted more Hulk. It's like, okay, we'll find a way to put Hulk in other things and stuff, right? So, yeah.
Yes.
Right.
And now it's like how many movies and TV shows later? It's like,
well, what do you guys think? Do you think tonight's been the best? Is tonight the best lineup we've had?
Well, I don't know. You want to after we review them, maybe we ruminate on that?
Yeah, let's do that. We can ask, see what the audience thinks as well.
Could be.
I'm pretty damn close. I'll have to think back, but sorry, Sean, were you gonna say something?
Yeah, no. Whenever you introduce classic villains back to back to back like that, it's like the Amazing Spider-Man run where it's like every single issue was a guy. You know, it's like Jesus. Like it's just Kingmaker. Yeah.
There's two kinds of comics when I take my notes. There's two kinds, and I'm not doing Tuco from thingy. There's two kinds of comics. The ones where I take a lot of notes and the ones where I don't take any notes. And those are the best. Like issue 20, I was just like, I read the whole thing. I'm like, I don't like, what notes am I going to write? This is awesome. Like, I don't like, there's nothing for me to write, you know? So either like when Clobby and I do our Earth Bees, there's a lot of notes because it's so silly and stupid. I have to make sure I scrutinize every panel to see if I'm missing something silly that happened.
Yes. True.
I mean, this is the least amount of notes for issue 20, least amount of notes I've ever written for any comic I've ever talked about ever since my streaming has started or whatever. I wrote Molecule Man, Massive Battle.
Yeah.
And I don't even know what I wrote here because I couldn't tell what I wrote because I was just scribbling. That's it. This is like my university notes. When I was in university, I would write nothing. Like I'd just be like, there's nothing of value. I learned nothing of value. So yeah, I don't even know what I wrote here. I can't tell what I wrote. Molecule Man, Massive Battle. Those are my notes for issue 20. All right, but we're not on issue 20. We are on issue. Let me get my bar. This is the black bar of death here. Every time I put this on. All right. So we're doing 17, 18, 19, and 20. This is Monsieur Doom. So Clobby, you can do your thing.
We're ready?
I think let's do it. We're ready.
Should we get on with it?
Get on. I know FK's been like, what's going on?
FK's telling us to get on with it, so better do it. Better obey. All right. Let's see. Fantastic Four volume only. No, I can't do it. Not that way. Sorry. Number 17. Release date May 1963. Cover date August 1963. I'm almost born. Well, 1 more year to go. I'll be born. Let's see here. Covered by the great Jack Kirby and Dick Ayers and Stan Goldberg and Artie Simek, who did coloring and lettering. They actually gave them credit for those. Weird. Written by actually plotted and really written by Jack King Kirby, penciler Jack Kirby, the great Jack King Kirby, of course. Inker, the great Dick Ayers, colors, the great Stan Goldberg, and the lettery Artie Simek, edited by. So there you go, true believers, coming at you, Pilgrim, with a sensor-shattering, Doctor-doomed adventure that I created.
Defeated by.
And I even drew it, but I let Jack take the credit for it.
I even drew it. They keep saying they want to do a CGI or AI, whatever, Stan Lee to have him appear in future Marvel movies. I don't. Well, that's kind of weird to me. But like, why wasn't Jack? If they were willing to do that, why didn't they have Jack Kirby appear and everything? Then like.
They didn't even do any tributes to him hardly ever. Like
I know
Ragnarok movie had a little bit. Things that look like his art, but
I thought they signed some sort of deal with the Kirby family, and they're giving some sort of money, but it's undisclosed or something. And I don't even know what that agreement is. Yeah, I don't know. They credited him and stuff, but I don't know.
Yeah, they give him a credit, and it's mostly undisclosed.
Yeah, I'll say this, like, we know all about it. It's so weird because it's like, to me, this is the truth. That Stan Lee didn't really have a lot to do with these. He was basically, I mean, the Marvel method, if you were to explain that to anybody, they'd be like, well, then Stan Lee, it sounds like he didn't really do much. So, but the thing is that, like, he is the Walt Disney of things right now. It's like, people love Stan Lee, and it's like, you can't burst that bubble, because the thing is that, like, I think maybe 10 years from now, finally something will come out. Like, he did too much bad that it can't come out, right? Like, drawing big X's on people's art and stuff like that. And like the whole, I always go back to the Cat o' Nine Tails story because it's so bizarre to me. He's like whipping guys with it. He's just playing around, but like he's hurting people. So, and that was in like the 50s or whatever. But yeah, it's like it's like at some point there'll be one of these reckonings that we get with all these people, that like people will come to terms with the idea that maybe he didn't create a lot of this stuff. Just the optics of it, that he worked in comics since the 40s, didn't do anything until the Marvel era, and then after that didn't really do anything. Whereas everyone else he worked with in the Marvel era did things before and after the Marvel era. That's weird, because they had the actual talent. So
he could have done
ahead at some point.
He could have been a promoter. The way he could have done, like the way
He's a good promoter. Yeah.
Like the way Vince McMahon did, where he pumped other guys up too. Like all of those guys that you didn't watch Wrestling Club, I know, but like there's like announcers like Mean Gene and Gorilla Monsoon and Jesse, and they're there to pump up the talent. Yeah. So you remember the guys because they're there. Like you remember Gorilla Monsoon. You're like, oh yeah, he was a great commentator, but he's there to make the guy. Oh my God, Hulk Hogan! Wow, this is incredible. I've never seen him take this much damage.
He could have done that,
and that's what Stanley could have done. It's like Jack Kirby, yet another slam, home run, Jack. You got this.
And he
Jack
would say that he did do that, in that like he had these like credits and stuff like that. But the problem was he did these like college tours. Like Clubby would know more about this. He did these college tours where like all he talked about was how he did this, that, and the other thing. And then so when it came to the court of law, where the Kirby family was fighting for, more rights and money for the stuff that Jack Kirby did, Stanley took the stand, and all he did was basically reiterate what he said in those college tours, because to him that was truth. Now that he said so much that he did create all this. He created Silver Surfer, which he didn't, and stuff like that. So I don't know. At some point there'll be a reckoning. It has to be.
I'm
It's
convinced there
too
won't be.
much out there, you know.
I'm convinced there won't be, but all you have to do is do the research on it. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
There, in the little pieces of people, little individuals here and there will catch on or at least listen. But you're still talking about Santa Claus. You're talking about, debunking Santa Claus to 50 and 60-year-old men.
Right.
Who were little boys when they started worshiping him, took everything he said as gospel and never doubted him. And anyone who tried to put any kind of seed of doubt or to talk about him as a mere mortal and as one who was very deceitful, they were bad. You're bad. You're nuts. You're all these things. You got your kook and all this stuff. They will not hit. They will not have. In other words, kids have no choice when you debunk Santa Claus to them because the parents don't give them a choice.
Yeah.
At least they didn't.
I was talking more about the 20-somethings
different.
right now that grew up on Stan Lee being the man in the MCU movies. Because to them, he's still awesome. And I think they will come to some sort of reckoning at some point.
I don't know. I don't think they care enough to find out. You know what the problem is that if you would have asked me when I was 15 or 20 or 25 or probably 30, maybe even 30, I would have been like, oh yeah, Stan Lee was 80% and Jack Kirby was 20%. That's probably where I would have been at in my mind.
I don't know about that when I was a kid because the biggest thing to me
when I was as a kid, it would have been as a kid it would have been 100% Stan Lee.
Yeah,
I'm saying the percentage of Stan Lee goes down as you get more knowledgeable.
Yeah,
but I mean, to get to the point where we're at now, we have to get to the point where we're actually discussing and scrutinizing. Like when we're like, okay, Sean, if we were friends when we were kids, we wouldn't be talking about who created these comics. We would just be talking about, oh, this was a great comic.
No, but let me just say this. Like when I was a kid, I suspected something was up. Even though I love Stan Lee and he was narrating some of the cartoons and stuff like that, and he was the man to me. But I suspected something was up because every single Marvel comic, and you know this, we make fun of it. Every single Marvel comic said Stan Lee presents. And I questioned that because I was like, well, did he write this? And you look at the credits and he's not writing anything. And I was like, did he create this? And I knew who created some of the guys. And I'm like, I don't understand why every comic says Stan Lee presents. I questioned that as like an 11-year-old. I was like, I don't understand this. So that's when I started to think like, well, so what's going on here? I didn't hate the man.
No, I didn't think any of this. I'm like, I didn't look at who presented what. I'm like, I want to see who Spider-Man's fighting.
Yeah, they have that logo, like that Stan Lee Presents. And I'm like, what is he presenting? What's going on? I don't even think he works for this company anymore. Yeah.
Well, he was that's a long story, but there's a reason behind this whole Stan Lee Presents thing. But I'll just interject this and then we can do it. We can get on with it if you want to. But
yeah.
Let's see here. Basically, where was I? Oh, I lost it. Did I lose it? Oh man, it evaporated.
No,
I got it.
Oh yeah.
There are, and this is the biggest problem. There are quote unquote comic book historians, some in their 50s and even in their 60s and mid 60s, and like that drink the Stan Kool-Aid and will never let it go, and automatically insult, trash, and will not even entertain any of the things we're talking about. You're a kook, you're a nut, you don't know what you're talking about, and defend Stan, and they know better. And it's known that they know better, and they still do it because they want to continue to work in that field, and they don't want Marvel coming down all over them. Some might just be stupid, but a lot of them do know. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah. All right. So now that we've had our, make fun, praise Jack, make fun of Stan segment.
My fault. I'll stop doing that.
Where's my? All right, and we're back. We are back. I'm gonna get a graphic. I'm gonna do one of those because I was watching that Late Night with the Devil, which I really liked a lot. I'm gonna get one of those graphics like where it's like the spooktacular will return or something. It's like we're back after these men. Like I'll put technical. It's like okay, we're back. All right, there's Dr. Doom. So reading Ant-Man comics, this has become a thing.
Yeah.
See you later, Ant-Man. Boy, that guy was short.
Hey, let's read his comic now.
Yeah, let's read it. And then someone says that was a short visit. Oh,
Oh. Have you seen that, man? A little of him.
now they're disembodied heads. Oh. So this is the recapper. Hey, Simply Steve, and Skeptic. I want to say hey to Skeptic.
Simply Steve.
And Simply Steve. Stand in Lee. Stand
in Lee.
Stand in Lee. Yes.
For those of you who didn't buy the comic last month, you better get there. You can't go to a comic shop to buy the back issue. There are no reprints yet, so here's what happened.
Here's what happened. Yeah,
Oh,
you want to talk?
Like,
we can talk about that costume where someone fixed it.
Yeah. I'll say this one thing about Superman.
Oh, Jesus
in
H.
2045. Well, you brought it up. So they had the Superman homepage had a picture of all these Superman comic book writers and artists and stuff, and Jim Lee and all that stuff visiting the set of this new Superman movie, and they all had Superman t-shirts. And guess what? Every single t-shirt was the real
S.
What?
I was gonna comment on it, but I was like, I don't want to be the asshole troll. Whatever.
You know what? I commented once.
Yeah.
So man, I commented once on that Adventures of, I don't know what it's called.
Yeah,
my Adventures.
Yeah.
And like I said, this is a trash cartoon. I hope it gets canceled.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I got destroyed in the comments.
It's horrible.
And I'm like, and I was like, guys, and they're like, what are you saying? I'm like, guys, it's like, how is Jimmy and Clark the same age? This is so stupid. They're in school together. Like, it's so bad.
Yeah.
Oh, what? You can't handle this? It's like, I can handle it fine. I'm just telling you it sucks. I can handle it.
Yeah. Isn't Freddy's real villains? Like, what is this?
Anyways, all right.
So bad.
So here's the Kirby machine. First it's like the Kirby machines are getting born now. They're slowly.
Mm-hmm. I like how 60s it is. He's got a headset on. And he's got the.
This is beautiful.
He's got an antenna on his head.
Yeah,
I love it. Yeah, that's like, all right. So I love this. This is so every Fantastic Four comic always has it's always 3 parts. Part 1, the Fantastic Four are playing around, messing with people, destroying property, doing goofball stuff, and then the villain shows up, and then it's like how each guy deals with the problem, and then it's now we got to defeat the guy. That's your 3 acts. You can tell exactly where one act ends and the next one begins. They often say, okay, here we go, here's the part 2
with some lovely bickering sprinkled in.
Right, so we got some of that running around, look, he fell through. Come on.
That reminded me of a Ninja Turtles arcade or whatever, where they
yes.
Who turned out the lights?
Yeah, who turned out the lights? That was Doctor Who. That was Doctor Who in the library.
Big manhole.
Yeah.
Big manhole falls through. Oh, what's going on? And then he breaks through and destroys public property.
Yeah.
So he thinks he sees Doctor Doom. Sorry, they're looking for Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
And he thinks he sees Doctor Doom there. There he is, and he falls down.
Yeah.
And he breaks up. He's like, that's Doctor Doom. It's like, no, I'm the Bijou Theater. It's like, all right.
The knights were bold or whatever. Yeah.
The knights were bold. See it now. I'm like, all right. That is funny and kind of plausible. Like, I mean,
why would he look that much like Doctor Doom? It's kind of silly.
Yeah. He's in the news and stuff. Why would they
it's exactly the costume. It's the costume. But wouldn't Ben go after him?
Like walking around looking like Osama bin Laden or something. It's like, what are you doing?
You might not want to dress like a mustache guy from Germany.
Yeah,
out in public.
Yeah. Anyways, and then okay, so this is the weirdest exchange. Okay, so you got this. Okay.
Do you got the stuff? Yes, I do. It's like, oh,
you got the stuff? Yeah, it's in here. It's the El Mariachi guitar case here.
Guitar case, like a
it's
real.
All right, what is this? Yeah. And then Invisible Woman's like, oh my God, they're selling illegal weapons, but it's shooting ping pong balls or something like.
Oh, that was weird.
Hey, Comic Cat Collectibles, what's going on?
Hey.
So I don't know why this deal to shoot a gun with ping pong balls is happening here, but anyways,
Sue happens to stumble on it, and
then
stumbles on that.
Gasp! She runs off. She's actually like, I'm just gonna go over here.
Yeah.
Pretend this never happened.
This never happened.
Yeah.
I do have the. Where's my?
Like, is this for his kid or something, or what is this?
Now they're getting all
Present for his
spiffy.
kid.
Yeah.
Ooh,
We're
let's
going out
go.
to town.
I love Reed's Dick Tracy hat.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm on my way, Sue.
I'm on my way.
FF fans.
No.
This is right out of Bob Haney right here.
Yeah. So
The
Doom
dude.
is
Doom is,
just his like old
yes.
Happy Popeye. Yeah.
And then when he just his Doom armor just right under the
Yeah.
under the whatever he's wearing there.
How's it going, Fantastic Four? I'm just a regular old man. Pay no attention to me. It's like, all right, good day, eh? Good day.
I'm Poop Get Pappy.
Yeah,
It was me.
this is the kind of thing when they did that stupid 90s reveal where every appearance of Doctor Doom after his first appearance was not really Doctor Doom. I was like,
Yeah,
well, then who was disguised as the old man then? Don't be stupid now. Like,
I hate that kind of crap.
what is this shit? Like,
That was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's silly.
Yeah.
All right, so he comes out of the broom closet in the full costume now. I am Doctor Doom, and I've created these marshmallow man ghosts. I don't. This is like. This was weird.
They were weird. This is a bizarre comic right here. I mean, we love Doom, but this one and this again.
Yeah.
What? What was the
No,
name?
I was gonna say that Japanese, the Japanese manga artist that does the horror stuff. What's that guy?
Junji Ito.
Yeah, you remember the story where like there's a balloon people that follow them around and stuff.
Yes, that is weird. Oh God, there's a lot.
This reminded me of
Oh, he's done a lot of weird, and he's like the most. He's most. He's like the kindest, gentlest man.
Yeah.
He spoke to Japanese. There's his interpreter there talking to us. It was so nice. He's like, "Well, thank you so much for buying my comics. Oh, this is so wonderful." I'm like, "Oh my God!" And then his horror manga is like the most like nightmarish horror ever. Like, and you're like, "What? Who is this guy?"
Yeah.
This comic is written with some Bob Haney. Yep.
So you're gonna say Clubby?
Oh no, I'm just saying that, man, these chicks that Johnny always loses in one panel.
Yeah.
I mean, are like, wow, walking home forever. Well, like it's his fault that this thing he attacked.
Right.
I know it is in the sense because he's a Human Torch, but you think, I don't know, most chicks would go, well, okay,
right,
Human Torch. I'll never to see you again. I'll go find Spider-Man. Oh, he's not yet. Yeah, well, good luck. He's not here yet.
Yeah.
Flame on. And there goes his pants.
It's always in his car too. Like it's always something. He's talking to some girl in his car, and then something happens.
Yep. So these guys are all following the FF around.
Yeah.
You can't punch them because they're ghostly people. I don't know why there's a polka dot version of this one.
They didn't explain it. Yeah.
Would I be angry if Johnny Storm isn't blunt in the movie? Sure. I don't need many excuses to be angry over that movie. This is the ship of Theseus. How many elements can you remove before it's not the character?
Yeah, they apparently cast Galactus, and everyone was surprised. So
was that really
that happened today? Yeah,
today.
Yeah, I think so. It might be a rumor. Then it has to be a rumor.
Ruth Buzzy, right?
That's my guess. With the thing on her head.
She should be Galactus.
Yeah,
she'll just hit people with her purse.
I think Whoopi Goldberg should be Galactus.
She'd be Ego.
I could be Galactus. Hell,
we're all Galactus.
We're all Galactus.
I'm Galactus. I'm Galactus.
I'm
Galactus. And so is my wife. Yeah.
Here's the polka dot man here. Run.
The polka dot man. Anyway.
The polka dot man. Look at this. It's like following Reed in the thing. It's like, hey, this taxi cab's for one, buddy. You didn't pay for two passengers.
Yeah, they don't give him his honorary degree or whatever it is.
Yo.
My night's ruined because of this thing.
That sucks.
He likes those honorary degrees, man.
Yeah.
Why don't they give honorary Fahrenheits?
He's like Bob Hope. It's like he has like eight degrees or something. He never graduated.
Yeah, they should do the Mole Man first. I agree with that.
They're not going that. Listen, this thing's deader than dead, so it'll come out. But
Yeah, it's the Marshmallow Man Ghost version or whatever.
Yes. So this
Here's
is
why that old man tagged us.
yeah, he scans their hands or something, and then
Yes.
yeah.
What the hell is this? Yes. Doom's looking confused.
Is it me or is there a lot more flesh around his eyes than usual?
Well, this is before they had decided that his face was all. What's
messed up.
Stan decided to make his face really messed up.
Yeah,
Kirby's idea was that it was only like a little scar or whatever.
right. Yeah.
So was Kirby's idea was that he's just like vain or he just can't.
Yeah, he just has a little scar and then he thinks his face is mega deformed. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I like
that was his thing, what he wanted to do. Stan would have none of it, of course.
Right.
Yeah. I don't like that. I wanted to be scarred up, but you can't even see it anyway.
The retcon was that they had made the mask and it was still hot, and then they put it on his face while it was still hot.
Right.
That was the thing.
So he had a scar, just a small scar, and then wanted the mask, and then the mask made up. So just wanting the mask made him deformed.
Yepper.
All right.
Yeah.
FK's messaging me saying he wants Lizzo as Galactus.
Yeah. Who doesn't? Who wouldn't want to do that?
Everybody wants that.
Who's going to be garbage anyway? May as well. I want it to be. Even, it's done DOA, so I want the more garbagey, the better. I love it.
Exactly.
I'm loving this.
Yeah.
It's not like they were going to do it right anyway. Even if they did have the greatest casting ever, that would just make it more disappointing. Because, wow, you get that cast and you do this, but they're still going to do crap.
Right.
Right.
Like Cavill. 3204.
Very much.
Yeah. Oh, we've got I look at this quick. Take a look at the poll here. Super Skrulls at 64, Rama Tut and Molecule Man are at 18.
Yeah.
Don't forget to hit
Rama Tut.
Like button.
He's my favorite home.
No.
All right.
Rama
Okay.
Tut.
Here's the pink
Submarine.
ship or whatever. I love these these weights. I like this. Like this, the workout.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the hugging. We haven't had that in a bit, I think.
Oh yeah.
It's him. He's just ahead.
Johnny just always standing around on fire. Johnny, could you please turn your fire off? You might need it.
Yeah. Well, at least he's not zooming around for no reason.
No, but still, he's like just hanging out.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty disquieting, especially if it's like you're sitting around with him having coffee. Johnny, you're on fire.
So there's a newspaper headline: "Girl walks on air," and someone just took a picture of it, and they're like, "Oh, it's Alicia." Somehow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've got a
Daily Herald, not the Bugle, though.
guys. We've got a scoop here, live stream scoop. We do have the first concept art for Galactus.
Yes. I'm in. Yeah, buddy. Sell me that ticket.
Woo, that is a lot of Galactus.
Yeah. You'll eat.
That's more Galactus.
Yeah, just make this movie like that first Casino Royale movie where there's 100 James Bonds or whatever, and it's just stupid comedy. Just do that. Yeah. I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you. Wait, what about Alicia? What's going on? So he grabbed Alicia.
Yeah.
And
Alicia.
Thing is going to be very cool with it. He's not going to lose his temper.
No, he's not going to punch Reed and have his head go that way.
Yeah.
That's how. Oh, I missed that because I was like, when he all go flying? No, he stepped on his legs so that he wouldn't go anywhere. Then he punched his head, and then the head stretched out. Okay.
That's awesome. I know, no, that's very good details.
Yeah,
it's like he stepped on his foot and punched him. That's rude. That's just flat. That is flat out rude.
They know they can do it, and he's not really hurt. So
I'm gonna get Stephanie.
Ben's calmed down a little bit.
Yeah.
You can see a lot of evolution of the characters, all of them, over the past. Here we get issue 17. You can see they actually care about each other better. Maybe they're less harsh with each other.
They're more of a family. Yeah.
They argue and bicker and all that kind of stuff, and they say, but they also have expressed love toward each other on several occasions. Mm-hmm. So even Johnny towards Ben says it in one of these issues.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, oh no, and they the relationship is like you're buying into it, right? Like they're always hanging around, they're gonna get tense with each other. I'm giving Stephanie was clearly the best character in that show. Anyway, so yeah, he punches him. Now he's got he's got a tape. This is actually the unaltered trilogy right there.
Lucas will never get this from me.
It's the lost. Those are the lost William Hartnell Doctor Who's right there. The Celestial Toy Maker. I know.
The only one who has the Dalek master plan.
Yeah. One day they will use a toy maker and make it garbage, but for now I own the only version of it.
Yes.
Who's this?
I don't know. He must be somebody presidential or something.
The presidential hair.
This is about 5 months or so before you know what.
Wow.
Is this Jifk?
Yeah, it's Jifk. That's Carolyn in the back.
He mentions Carolyn.
Yeah.
All right. See, I don't know anything, and even I knew that was Jifk.
Well, because the hair is iconic. Yeah.
The hair.
I don't know what the significance of the rocking chair is. There's probably a thing back then, but
I don't know what is it.
His rocking chair? I don't know.
That's a yellow rocking chair. We shall let the Fantastic Four handle this situation because we know they I don't know if they are Democrats or not, but I think they are good superheroes, and quite frankly, right now we don't have any other superheroes to do it, so we'll let them take over Doctor Doom.
What about Spider-Man? No, not yet. He's not. I don't think he's around yet. Just give it a little bit.
But he's around. But he's around a little bit. But he's not. At this time, we appreciate Spider-Man, but he is not yet ready.
Yeah.
The Hulk and Giant Man and the Hulk's a mess and Thor's out there, but I think we're going to stick with the Fantastic Four for this one, my fellow Americans.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spider-Man's on TV at that point, right? He was being a TV star.
He doesn't have time for these kiddie books.
Yeah.
He's into his own title right now. Let's see.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah. It was I believe it was bi-monthly because let's see. I'll tell you the issue they're on right now. Spidey.
Yeah.
It wasn't this month because I'm looking at all the Marvel comics that came out that week. They're up to it's bi-monthly because the next issue will be Spider-Man #4.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh wow! So that's
yeah.
Okay.
Right now, the only other Marvel Comics characters, superheroes in action, because there were 11 whole comic, there were 10 whole titles that month.
Right.
FF, then you got Gunsmoke Western, you got Journey into Mystery, Thor,
yeah.
Love and Romance, and Patsy Hetty and Rawhide Kid and Sergeant Fury #2. So Nick Fury's with his Strange Tales, of course, with Torch in it, and Iron Man. And he's a Tales since 44, so he's been around a little bit. And Tales of Astonish, the Ant-Man and the Wasp. So we don't have a big Marvel universe yet.
Yeah, Avengers haven't been created yet. So
that's right.
Yeah,
we're getting there though.
It's up to the Fantastic Four.
Oh, I got that light for you there. Oh, they did that in that Fall Guy movie.
Oh, they did like once, and they made fun of it or something.
Yeah, they did.
It's the
wrong. It's teenagers, but it's the
right.
wrong.
Cool.
Idiots.
Right, so idiots.
And then anyway.
The Phantom. You know what made me happy? The Phantom Menace beat that garbage Fall Guy movie, and Phantom Menace is considered a poor Star Wars movie, but I like it. I don't care.
Yes,
and
25 years later, and it would be
it's on Disney Plus. Everybody owns it because everyone bought that stupid Star Wars collection, which has it in it. So that's everyone owns that.
Yeah.
or they watch it off Disney Plus, or they've pirated it, and they still went to go see that more than Fall Guy. Yeah, so
I heard that was some people like that Fall Guy movie, but I don't care. I'm not gonna watch it anyway.
I'll guarantee that you won't like it. I will get.
You don't have to watch it.
It is so cringe dialogue. Like,
everyone's liking it for some weird reason. I don't get it.
Believe me. Don't believe me on everything, but believe me on this.
I believe you on everything. Even if we disagree, I still believe you because you're honest. So.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure that you won't like it. Or if you like, I was right on Dune. I knew it. I was like,
it's a challenge I must take now if I ever see it.
You ever, see it and see what
better copy. So Mark said he had a really terrible copy that he watched.
You know what's bad? I forgot I even saw Dune 2. I was like, did I see that? Oh shit!
I wish I had. Well, I take it back. I enjoyed the popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. God.
All right. So here's these like fake Fantastic Four. Like what I kind of start to lose. Like I was like, what is happening here? Like I start to lose. Yeah, the fake, the most diabolical parts of this trap.
Yes, he made some because of those little ghost thingies.
Right. So then they're running through the corridor here, and then this is the montage. We need a montage.
Even if I had a montage. This is pretty cool stuff though. Burn Burr, let's see. Fuck Burr. I'm sorry, I said on channel. I may anger myself for saying Burn. Reed, really busting his arse here to solve it and stuff like that. Reed works tirelessly. We're getting to the point where they're not denigrating Reed as just an old stuffed shirt type now.
No, they know he has the answers, right?
Yes.
So I like that.
The cool. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say they're curing things so that he can get past the defenses because the defenses are only for them in this current state. But if he turns into Ben Grimm, then Doom's not prepared for that.
Yeah, so they've kidnapped Alicia. He's got this force field thingy which recognizes their body shapes.
The only thing is the torch. Wouldn't the torches flame off and then he's impervious as well? Or
I think it's the size. What do you think, Robbie?
Sure. Yeah, I think it's the body shape. Maybe it's kind of a strange thing but I guess it's the body shape. Maybe
I think so too. Like it must be either their molecules or body shape or something, because like when Ben, it's a metamorphosis, so it's like literally he's like a different.
Yeah, but then Reed Richards can change in any shape.
Yep.
I think it's maybe. I don't want to say
I thought
DNA,
it's physiology, but in that case, torch still applies. No, because then he's like fire. I guess he's fire outside. I don't know, and his physiology is the same. I guess I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyhow.
Wow. Where's your comic, Sean? Where's your Fantastic Four comic?
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
Remember in basketball where the guys like they part ways, and then it's Trey Parker and Matt Stone, and they part ways because they're friends. Yeah. They part ways, and the one guy gets paid all this money to play the sport, and the other guy's like, I want to be real and keep the sport pure, and this guy's like, no, I just want the money and fame, and then. He's like, well, fine. You just take your fancy car and your Victoria Silverstead, model girlfriend and whatever. It's like that. It's like, all right, fine. We just take your, Fantastic Four franchise and whatever. I don't care.
Sounds like Rimmer.
So anyway, so he turns him into.
Ben Grimm.
Turns it back to Ben.
Yeah.
And he can go through now. And so he makes it through the force field into the pink ship here.
But he changes back.
Oops.
Right.
Too soon. He stops himself though.
This was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was a serious part, which I like. Something I really like, where the hero can just will himself, or like.
Right. Oh yeah.
That's like one of my favorites. I am gonna give a little bit of a praise to Shazam Part 2, where there's that fear dragon or something, and no, they cast a spell on Freddy to betray his friends,
right?
And he literally wills not to. He's like, no, I'm not going to betray them. And he's like, oh, he's in pain and he won't. And then later that fear dragon shoots him or whatever, and he won't get scared. I was like, I'm like, this movie, there's problems with that movie.
2 is a better movie than the first one.
I agree with that. Yeah. But I like when Freddy just wills himself. I was like, that was like, we don't see heroics like that in movies in general anymore. Like, or very rarely,
because the people that write them have no convictions themselves. So they have no idea that that's a thing. It's like, oh, I guess if you believe in something, then
they both suck. I hate to have to agree with that, but yeah, I guess it's better than the first one.
Yeah. Even, you know what I liked? Okay, so for an example, in Rogue One, where Donnie Yen just walked through the minefield, like it's just like,
and
the Force is one with me, I'm one with the Force, and
it's up in the air whether or not he is one with the Force. He just believes it and goes through
whatever. My interpretation was that he just believed that
he believed it, and then just his will made him not fear anything, and then
that was my interpretation of that. He just willed it, and it just went. He's like, no, I cannot, I have to do this. It will be done. I have to do it, and he does it.
Yeah, he's the best character in that movie.
Oh, hell yeah, he's the damn best. Yeah, I bought that figure immediately. I like the other guy too. His friend was good too.
Baze,
Baze is good too.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is cool. So here's what's going on, chat. So if you're not reading along, he needs to break through this barrier, and the thing is that he's turning back to the thing, and he's actually willing himself to not turn just long enough just to break through. And then once he comes through, he's full, and then he just busts through. Man, this was the best. This I don't know, whatever. One, I guess it starts here. 1 page, 2 page. This was the best part right here. Bust through. No. So you've dared enter my sanctum. Hey, sanctum sanctorum. What the hell? What are you talking about here? No.
Sanctorum.
That's not the official. That's not official.
You're not strange.
Wait, you're not. That's it. So they will split up and each take a path, and there's 4 paths. And then each guy. This is the part 2 where every Fantastic Four comic has to have all 4 of them getting somehow messed up by something, right?
Yeah, that's tropey,
but I like it. This is awesome. Okay, so Johnny's just torched out. Sorry, Clobberin, what'd you say?
I'm just saying some great art here.
Oh yeah. Hey, what's this? Is it? Do we call this crackle? A little bit. It's a bit crackly.
Not really.
it's proto
Kirby explosion, but
it's proto crackle. It's like it's just starting out.
We're getting there's a crackle here and there on some of these. And the Kirby machines are starting to form into Kirby machines have been popping up.
Right, a few over
here.
Still
working on it. In progress. Yeah.
They dump mud here, and I feel that Reed is the only guy I can't get a handle on his powers, and Johnny does things where he makes people like
that's the thing where he makes the picture. What was it? Like it was like a hologram or something.
It's like flame replicas, but they're not on fire. I don't get it.
That's early stages of comic. I don't think we ever see that much again anymore.
And how does he go through this? Like he can, I don't know if he can go so thin.
Yeah, because it's concrete. Well, it's concrete, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's porous, but like he's saying, you could go so small they could go through the pores.
Yeah, I mean, it's so I don't get it.
Yeah, that's weird.
They don't really do as much anymore after that. Yeah.
No, they don't. Weird.
Yeah, weird. We agree, Rachel. Thanks for letting us know.
Rachel, I'm so sorry about how things turned out with your movie never coming out. Sorry.
It did. It's not going to come out.
Is that official? They're not doing it.
Not official, but they didn't announce it of the upcoming movie.
Firstly, I desperately want it to come out, and I desperately want it unaltered. I want it because I want it to be awful.
We want to see the insanity of all these dumb notes.
They're going to mess with it.
Yeah.
I'm not joking. I actually want to see, because I want to see how dumb these people are. Like, I
Oh,
want
yeah,
to see how
we've seen
absolute.
that already, but yeah,
I think more so than Batgirl. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
one where it's like, because
Yeah.
it's not hard. Just do Snow White. No, the dwarves are something else now, and she doesn't get rescued by the prince. And okay, but that is the story. So what's the prince do?
It's not coming.
It's like, oh my god, show me what you have. I
Yeah,
just want to
please
see.
let me see this.
I just want
wanna
to see what it is, man.
I agree with you, but that's never going to happen.
It'll be like The Room or whatever. It'll just be like
Yeah.
the worst. Except The Room was very deliberate. He literally wanted that, and he was happy.
Oh
with
yeah,
it.
yeah. When you can embarrass Disney, you bet it's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're embarrassed by that crap. They're
That's-
like,
that
they're
is
embarrassed
bad.
by nothing.
they
Yeah.
know that that's a classic Disney movie.
Yeah.
And even as bad as they are with their Marvel and their Star Wars and stuff, they know that, like, wait a minute, our theme parks are still big and our merchandise for Snow White and all those characters are still big.
Big.
They're not going to allow that kind of embarrassment. Maybe they will. I'm just saying, I wouldn't be surprised if they did, but I don't know.
All right, so here you go. Here's a little bit of weirdness. They're shooting these.
Phantasm got
Yeah,
Ron Lee.
it's Phantasm. Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost crackly right there. Bubbly anyway.
Here you go. So here's where, like,
Yeah, look at that. I don't get that power.
I don't get how did you make a Doctor Doom? I don't. That's weird.
I
and
could
it's
make
green
you,
and gray. Yeah.
Pretty good for a guy who never went to art school. Yeah, I can make you play. I don't. What?
That was weird.
Yeah. This didn't
Flame
happen
just-
again.
No.
Yeah.
Alicia's rescued by Invisible
Or you
Woman,
can call
Invisible
that-
Girl. They swap spots.
Pretend you didn't see that. That's one of those for sure because it's never going to happen again. Probably.
Yeah, that's gone. That's here's my pretend you didn't see that.
I
all
did
right,
not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
No, I love that. I love that.
That's
Yeah,
the
I did
greatest movie ever
not.
made.
Yeah.
I did not. Greatest performance in any movie ever.
Yeah. I did not hit her. It's a lie. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not.
Did
Oh, hi,
not.
Mark. I know the whole thing.
Mark.
I've seen that. I've seen the
Oh,
video many
Oh
times.
yeah.
Watch classic. Watch go on YouTube after this stream, of course. Go on and after Clobby's thing if he's doing anything, or in between. Go to YouTube and look up Bob Odenkirk, The Room, and Bob Odenkirk does the entire scene but plays it
No.
normal and doesn't
Really?
change he doesn't change the dialogue, and he did it awesome.
He's a great actor.
He's like, I did not hit her. I did not. It's like, it's like, he's like, it's a lie. It's bullshit.
Yeah, they're normal. It's a relatively normal thing to say
Yeah.
Yeah.
in a
Just
situation.
the way he did it was weird.
Yeah, because he's Tommy White, super.
Okay, why so? All right, so she trips Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom presses some buttons and
Kill you with these things.
that's brutal.
Right. Yeah.
Wow. Oucher.
She got
Damn,
through there.
dude. There's no way to treat a lady.
She got judo powers. Booyah! You thought, oh, judo time.
Judo
Freaking
punch.
Judo punch. Yeah.
Now, why is let me ask you a question. Why is Reed Richards one of the greatest martial arts judo experts or whatever in the world?
I don't know.
But judo by one of the world's greatest experts, Reed Richards, not Shang-Chi or not, Iron Fist.
Yeah.
I guess they
Well,
weren't
yeah.
around yet.
Well, they
granted.
weren't around yet, but also
But
we never
still.
saw this capability of Reed Richards.
Yeah, when did
Plus,
Reed-
it's not judo. Isn't judo using leverage and like flipping guys?
Yeah, judo's that was Ronda Rousey's thing, so it's like flips and takedowns and that
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
a thing. It's like
Yeah,
you
it's not
like
judo.
transfer of momentum and body weight and stuff. So I don't know, but anyways, whatever. I don't think that these guys. I don't think they knew every martial arts
Wonder
difference.
whatever, yeah.
They should have said Steven Seagal. They should have said Steven Seagal.
First of all, he wasn't born yet.
But even when he wasn't born, he was still the best.
He's such a dumbass that he couldn't teach her anything. Steven Seagal sucks.
Yep. Indeed. Yeah. Well, here's my gun. It's like your judo's not going to do shit against this.
This is my weapon. This is my gun. This is my weapon.
Yeah, this is for fun.
This is for fun. Sorry.
Shoots the gun, melts it. Okay, I'm out of here. Jump, free falling. It's like
Free falling.
Free falling. Free.
Wow.
All right. Yay. Huggy kissy, huggy kissy. Yeesh. A lot of mush. I don't blame Dr. Doom for jumping. The
Yeah,
end.
this is mushy.
Dun, dun, dun.
Phantom Outsider. The Reed knows his stuff. Yes, he does.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stu likes bragging on Reed. Yeah. At least he's not bragging on the Submariner.
Oh,
Well,
man.
is that the first
Nancy.
time she's really bragged about him?
A little bit, yeah.
It could be. I don't know.
Because she's been really like iffy. Like anyone reading this would have been like, I don't think she loves him. Why are they together? So yeah,
they've been more lovey-dovey the past few issues. Though.
Yeah.
Right. All right, listen, it's been fun in games. It's been cute. Now it's time for Super Scroll. There's no time for bullshit on this one anymore.
Like
this
no
is
more like fifth appearance of Doom or whatever. It's like we got new guys now. It's like
absolutely.
Yeah, it's been fun in games. Whatever toddlers and whatever toddlers and tiaras and all this crap. Now you're in the shit. All right. What was Predator 2? Remember he's like where he comes in and he's like, and like Danny Glover's sitting there. He's like, you know what? Until all this time's been fun in games, cops and robbers. I was like, now you're in the shit. He's like, he goes, Central LA is a war zone. It's like now it's time to get serious, man. This is Super Skrull, and he's pretty good.
Absolutely, yeah. Good.
No, I was going to say I've always loved the Silver Age arrow with text in it, like the curvy arrow. This shit's happening. Like I love.
Look at this guy.
Holy crap! Like
yes,
anyway,
yes.
Oh, you know what? Oh, I'm gonna do something really special for you guys because of that, Sean. I'm gonna mark that down. Hold on. Let me write that sucker down. I'm gonna make something real. You guys are gonna really like this. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but you're gonna really like it. It'll be a lot of fun to do it. Hold on. Let me just write it down.
Sounding?
Yes, it'll be better than anything Disney's produced.
Well, that's a low bar. Good.
It is. I like to set low bars.
Low bar.
Let's just remind everybody that that Sean's channel link is in the description of the video. Plus, here it is. Please check out Sean if you're not subscribed to Sean, and please check out Clobberin Times if you're not subscribed to him. Though I think I poached a lot of your people, Clobby, so pretty much everyone here's already subscribed to you.
Asked me a long time ago in subs, probably. Let's see.
No. You're
mine are stagnant.
You're the man.
No, I'm not. Not even a man. Did I tell you? Oh, never. I don't want to be. I want you to call me Loretta so I can have babies. But it was life of Brian.
Hey, Sam, did I mention?
Yeah, you mentioned all of this in one of the streams.
Oh, okay. So I was going to say that is the oddest coincidence of all time.
All the sequels and everything.
All right. Okay, yeah. Because
my
my stories were the shopping cart of death, and I've got the trilogy. There's the trilogy.
Yeah.
All right,
cool.
All right, Clobby, let's do it.
Right. Fantastic Four volume only number 18. Cover by the great Jack Kirby and Paul Reinman, with colors by Stan Goldberg, letters by Artie Simek. Release date, June 11th, 1963. Cover dated September 1963. Skrull Walks Among Us. Written, plotted, conceived, created, penciled by the legendary king of comics, Jack Kirby. Inked by the great Dick Ayers and colors by the great Stan Goldberg and letters by the great Artie Simek, and edited by nobody.
Additional word balloons by Stanley.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
Stanley,
let's be fair here. Credit box written by Stan Lee.
Stanley.
I'm Stanley Luba, and I created the credit box.
Somebody
had to do it.
I created the credit box. That's hilarious. Every time I go on stream, my phone blows up with stuff, and then I look and see, and I can see all the people who are not watching. So thank you to everyone. And remember, I said that once. Then Charlie popped in.
Yeah.
None of my real life people watch either. Hardly. Yeah. Sometimes I do. I got one, and once in a while, they don't tell you unless you get something wrong, or they don't agree with you on something. Oh, this is the other day. It's like it'll be like a show from 4 weeks ago. And he'll be correcting me on something. I don't remember. Did I talk about that? Yeah,
Right.
you said this. I don't remember. Sure, whatever, man. Anyway,
The all
all about
powerful.
Super Skrull.
Well, he's pretty. This so far this one is going to be the most badass one that we've looked at so far for me. And then, oh God, issue 20, my favorite comic book of all time coming up.
Is it really
all
your
right.
favorite comic of all time?
No, it's not, but it could be. I'll have to think about it. Okay.
Cool.
So
Fast forward the menace of Dr. Doom.
Yeah.
Is this supposed to be somebody? Clobby, do you know? Is this
It's
supposed
probably not, but I'm just going to pretend it's what's this? Walter Cronkite. The evil supervillain Dr. Doom has escaped the Fantastic Four. Again, those incompetent bastards let him off. But well, he's out there. If you see him out there, you probably ought to just not talk to him or anything. He's not very nice. And now the weather.
It's
Well,
hot
they're
in
going
here.
to go to the thing, but then they interrupt it for like a this made me laugh. The Tootsies is like
Yeah, Tootsies.
Damn doggies! They're talking about. I was robbed.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
they're going to talk about the thing. And then they're like, okay, we're talking about these losery dogs. And he's like, what the heck? They're supposed to talk about me.
George, will you flame off for God's sake?
I mean, this
Damn,
entire
man.
place is on fire.
That's got to make the room really hot, by the way. Dude, we got the AC up to maximum. If you just turn your stupid flame off, we might not have to run the damn fans and ACs all that day.
Like, where is he flying to? They're in one room. It's like, what are you doing?
There's
Like,
the
who
TV.
knocked the TV over? Is it the torch or the thing? I don't even know in this panel.
I think it
The
was
thing.
Oh, it was
It says
he caused it.
Well, the
He
thing
caused
is
the quake.
stomping.
Yes,
and-
Yeah, he's jumping and smashing it.
But Torch is in the air. Why would he be affected? But anyway,
I don't know. Probably not. But he's just like,
Yeah.
It was standing up, I think. But then, yeah, at least Ben catches, goes, man, I'll tell you, TV sets were heavy back then.
they're heavy and fragile. It's like it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
going to survive this.
No.
Like a tube's going to get knocked loose or something. Yeah.
And they're like, okay, we've had enough of you losers. We're going to go out and do stuff.
Yeah.
We're
gonna
put
Hawaiian
on-
Islands.
Yeah.
Sue's looking
Okay.
nice in that little outfit. Good.
So they call this thing an
Pogo
intercontinental
plane, yes.
ballistic missile.
Ballistic missile.
I've always known that as like the end of the world. Like
An
the-
ICB yeah, what
yeah,
a ballistic missile?
ICBM.
They didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love you, Jack, but that's probably not what a missile's for.
Yeah, if they flew in this, then the United States would perceive that as a threat from the USSR and then
Just
launch
use-
their own missiles.
Right.
They basically start World War III.
Just
This
use
started
the
in
fantastic
61.
car.
Yeah.
Use the Pogo plane.
Yeah. Anyhow.
How do you like that? How do you like that?
All right, oh, there's the Skrulls. So they were scared last time they appeared. They were scared to come back because they thought that humanity was too powerful to defeat, but they realize now that it's just a Fantastic Four they have to defeat.
Right.
So
Right. Go back to Earth before all the other superheroes start popping up. We already got enough of them there already, but
yeah, hurry up.
this month, Amazing Spider-Man #4 was out. Journey to Mystery 95 with the Thor fighting Thor on the cover. Kid Cold Outlaw, he's not a threat, but Millie the model is already out, so I know the Skrulls are worried about her.
Yeah.
For
Patsy
sure.
Walker too. Patsy Walker, Strange Tales, and the Strange Tale annual #2 with Spidey and Torch, and Tales of Suspense with Iron Man still in the gold armor, and they got Ant-Man and the Wasp and Tales of Astonish. So again, where are those Avengers? They're nowhere yet.
No, they're coming. There's an ad for them in one of these.
Yeah, they're all
We won't see it here though.
they've
No,
all been
no.
introduced though. It's coming
Yeah,
up.
yeah. Iron Man's already around. Thor's already around. Hulk's already around. Ant-Man, Wasp was around. Captain America's around. They know him from before. Well, Captain America, they know from Captain America. We know from before, anyways. Okay, so here's Super Skrull showing off all of the skills. So he can stretch, he can flame on.
Yeah, and he's better than the FF, of course. He can do all that crap with him.
He even has the lines. Wow. Just like the Human Torch. He's
It's like Jedi. Did you say Jedi? No, it's not. Sorry,
That's a Kirby machine.
yeah.
This is so weird, this totem pole thing that powers the planet or whatever.
And then he pulls it. He just pulls
He
it.
pulls
up
it
or
on a platform that elevates with them or something. Yeah, I don't know. It's so weird.
it makes perfect sense. I can guarantee you.
After all that, invisibility isn't really as impressive. He should have led with the invisibility first, and then go to the stretching and the fire and all that stuff. It's like, you're invisible, yeah, sure, right? Whatever.
Yeah, but then when he went to the invisibility, there's a lot of people snickering, saying, "Oh, that's the girl's power. He's got the girl's power." And Skrull's like, "Well, it's just I don't use it often. Sometimes I use it. I only use it sometimes."
Well, there are 4 of them. This is the 4th power. Shut up.
This is the 4th power, guys.
You're already a shapeshifter. I mean, but
yeah, and you can shapeshift on top of this. You have another power. You have a 5th power. Yeah.
And I think he's got a 6th power too. He can hypnotize people.
Oh yeah.
What the heck, man? Super Skrull's pretty awesome. Not like,
and you can use them all at the same time. He's not like Ultra Boy or something.
All Skrulls can do the 2 of those, though: the shape scripting and the hypnotizing crap.
And hypnotizing thing. Yeah.
So here we go. Let's go to the department store. No one will notice us, and we'll be a-holes and destroy shit again. I
don't get what kind of a bowling ball this is. Bowling balls don't smush like that. They would just crack. Anyway.
One would think,
you're
right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe there were different types of bone. They could have just made the fingers bigger.
Yeah, just have them custom made or something.
Brigadier?
So everyone is mobbing Reed Richards again for some reason. Like, he's the hottest man on the planet.
Well, he's Mr. Fantastic.
But they're all, it's like, I don't get this.
So anyways, he goes under and dirties his suit.
Yeah.
Ben, don't just stand there. Get us out of here.
Mobbed. I mean, look, this is weird.
Yeah, they're hugging him. It's like, oh.
Yeah, they're trying to, what are they doing, man? They're trying to take things off of them. They're not the Beatles or something.
Yeah.
Yes, they're the Beatles.
Just call for 4.
This same thing happened in Emmanuel Part 5.
That song. Call for 4.
They're gonna get like Green Day or someone to do the movie. Yeah.
So here we go. They got. Luckily, there's an alien invasion that saves their lives.
Yes, thank God. There's an alien invasion. Wait a minute. Is this Orson Welles doing it? No, Ben, it's real.
It's not red electroids.
Flame on.
She's got the face now.
Yeah, but it's still the lines and stuff for his eyes.
Yeah.
It's getting more and more defined. Oh yeah.
It's getting close to what we know.
What is Sue up to?
She's trying to steal this woman's purse.
Yeah.
Oh my! Someone's stealing my wallet.
Yeah, she doesn't look all
stealing my wallet.
Looks like she forgot to turn her dress invisible.
I think it was only her costume that has that unstable molecules, right?
I guess.
When does she get she doesn't have the.
It's not the same way for Johnny or Reed, is it? Maybe it is.
I don't know what they're doing here because I thought she had a force field or whatever.
She doesn't have that yet, though.
That'll be a while. So Johnny's flying around in regular clothes.
Yeah, and then he's a pogo thing.
Oopie. Yes, I've landed here to take over your planet. So, do my bidding, or else I'll destroy you or something.
Due to faulty navigation systems, we always land in New York. Yes. It's a whole big planet, but we always manage to land right here. I don't know what it is. But sure.
Greetings, planet New York.
In the daytime, too. Yeah.
You mean the planet Houston?
Old planet Houston? No, old planet Earth.
Earth.
So, what is Earth? Oh, what a dull name.
Puts the flag here. Oh my God, he's like the Human Torch. Holy shit!
Yep, my goodness, he can fire from his hands. So we don't talk like that in New York, so I don't know what I'm doing. But
you may dispense now and return.
I like this look for the Skrulls. I know that it got more defined later on, but later on, even in the comics, they just look like humans with makeup on or something like that. This looks more otherworldly. Like he's got the big fish eyes and, he just looks like an alien. He doesn't look like a dude with human lips and, humanish eyes, and like a big thing on his chin, so.
Yeah,
definitely.
what were those guys called? Not the Silurians, but it's a mixture of Silurians and those fish sea devils. Yes, I love the sea devils. I got
with the warrior cast that worked for the Silurians.
Yeah, I've got a figure of a sea devil. I've got a sea devil figure.
Oh yeah, they were cool. That was a great episode too.
They're for sure. Yeah, it's like a kind of a mixture of those guys.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, mention it. Yeah, but so he just swats a couple of humans aside. Flaming fireballs. It's a scroll.
Oh, here we go.
Torch at last. I can do this. See, I can fly like you. It's better. So it's the whole planet Houston.
Did you see what I did?
Did you see surface? Oh yeah. So he's
reason here.
We all do, my
dear.
Yeah. He burns and gets smoked black.
So he has he's just figured out what more he can do with the flame thing than Johnny Stormmaker did, right?
Johnny should have went Nova on him.
Yeah, he turns the air around him into black carbon or something, right? Yeah.
That was awesome, yeah.
That's messed up.
First, he made the Superman rings from that video game, which no one could pass. Got a cool air battle here. Nails him. Oh, let's get in here.
Reed, do your thing, man. Catch him with your body net thing. Your jaw.
Boing.
If only the thing were here. Where can he be? He's being mobbed.
Escalators.
Take off his
shirt. Was that really necessary? You could have just get away from me.
He makes it a slide.
What was the thing with Reed? If you go back, did they show Reed getting away from the people? There was something.
He got away and then
he sprung away
away. Yeah,
I was thinking of a different issue then.
Yeah.
So this was I'm thinking of another story from this batch.
Yeah.
So this is I got his pants, I got his shirt. It's like a dude, like what I'm saying. A dude's got his.
Oh yes.
And yes, like they're trying to take his clothes off.
Yes, was that this one?
Was that not this one? Yeah.
No, but right there was the thing. They were doing it to the thing too.
Yeah, like why do these people want their clothes so much?
Yeah, no, but down there, he when he's taking off his thing, he's like, "Oh God!" Scroll up to where thing was taking off his.
Oh, so down, go down.
Yeah, down. Yeah, he's there. It is.
There it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
I got his pants. I got his shirt.
The dude saying, "I got his pants." Oh my! Wow, dude, really? I don't know. Whatever, man.
That it would. I must have. Oh, here
you go. So he gets to go way down the stairs.
All right.
Down the escalator. We used to do that when we were kids. We couldn't resist the escalator. We had to play around on it all the time. We got so much trouble.
Yeah.
Didn't you? I mean, if you went with your mom to one of the stores, you got to play on the escalator.
Escalators are awesome. All right. So then he hugs them. We can all just be friends, Skrull.
Why can't we
be friends?
Skrull expands as well, and then he.
So this is oddness right here.
Yeah, what is he doing?
Out sphering each other or whatever.
I had to let go.
They're out balling each other.
Fella, on this planet, that's only called winning the first round.
Yeah, you tell him, Reed. Now that's what I like. I like the mallet hand thingy.
Mallet hand.
Couple of my action figures have those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he have to reach way all across the country to get a mountain, a rock? So anyway,
I don't know.
You're a shapeshifter. You could have just made one. But anyway, yeah. So he's the thing. I love when Benji punched him right through the rock.
That was cool. And his hand hurts because it's still like a fleshy hand.
Yeah.
Punch in the face. Oh, no.
You've got my strength. Now I've got a ram head. Dude.
This is like a He-Man figure. You press the button and the head shoots out or whatever.
Yeah.
Whoa.
He grabs onto the Empire State Building
Yeah. Was that the Chrysler Building or the Empire
State? Oh, sorry, Chrysler Building probably, yeah.
I'm not sure though. It might be the Empire State.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is,
but design. Yeah.
But he's gonna use it.
I love this glider mode.
Yeah, glider. I always like
it's
that.
cool, man. I want one. It's just flying around.
Yeah.
Glider mode.
Awesome.
There's the flame.
Uses
Comes
his
down.
powers early on, very similar to the way Jack Cole used to use the Plastic Man's powers. Not exactly like it, but
So I'm gonna call it up to this point. Clobby, you could probably say, but up to this point, your average comic reader hadn't seen a super battle like this in comics.
in battles like that,
Yeah, with just wall to wall, each panel is a new thing, a new move. It's all around the city, stuff's getting crushed a bit. It's this is mega. There were super battles, but this is insane. Up to this point in 1 or 2 or something.
63. Yeah,
63,
I'm not saying never, but it was the kind of thing that made Marvel so popular. It was
Yeah.
spectacular. These big fights, obviously, Batman, Superman, all those characters had their fights and different stuff like that. But it wasn't quite the same yet. Because remember, when we were reviewing Legion, we were in 1963, and a lot of those comics were. We were all going. There weren't in a lot of those Legion comics. Just to use that as an example.
Yeah.
There weren't a lot of big fights that we would like to have seen. They weren't using their powers much. They were doing weird stuff. They were talking, but they were having weird stuff happen, and it wasn't always. They didn't really go out of their way to use the powers in a comic that came out right the same month.
Yeah.
For example, they didn't use their powers quite the same way.
Yeah.
Because if you look at some of the comics on the stand now, you have Adventure Comics 311. We reviewed that.
Yeah.
We got there was just up this month, for example. And it was different. They didn't have these kind of big street battles and stuff like Marvel.
Yeah, this looks
I'm not
like
saying
incredible.
never.
Yeah,
By no means never.
there's a
They had
different
a lot
feel
of
to
fights.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now, if there's one book that did sort of have it a little bit was the Flash books by, with Carmen Infantino and stuff. But this was pretty different.
Yeah, it just feels it feels more epic than something like what we're reading in the Legion books and stuff. But
in the same time period, for sure.
And I think that's the reason, J-Man, you think this is one of the best weeks, because every book is this.
Yes.
This week.
This one in issue 20, issue 20 is unbelievable. The entire thing is fighting.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of weird.
But it's one thing that it's fighting, but it's another thing that's just very visual and imaginative.
Yeah. It's not just a fight. What you're saying, every page there's new things going on.
Yeah.
All right. So look, now he's back to being that flame makes a flame chain. That's cool.
Yeah.
So it's how many new things have we seen?
I know, it's weird.
Okay, we haven't seen this before. This ball. Then you've got then you got Mallet.
If you put I wasn't trying to make a pun, but yes, Kirby was really stretching himself in this issue.
You got the ram head here.
Ram head.
And then you got
he grabs onto to a real building that
right.
Glider
mode here.
Glider.
Yeah. This Nova or whatever.
This Nova thingy. Then they got the flame change.
2 torches fighting each other, which is cool. And
then one's invisible with shooting the chains.
Yeah, and then chains. Yeah.
And then he burns his hand because he just grabs him to bring him down. He's like, "Oh, you're late." He's like, "Yeah, I had to do it." It's like, "Look up there, Reed." And then friggin'
the police lend a hand is and they're getting in it.
They're getting in. Look at this. This is bullshit. This guy's invisible.
He's invisible, and he has a flame bow and arrow. Yeah.
Yeah. Holy shit, man! Cool. This guy's the best.
Yeah.
What's going on here? I think the Fantastic Four are dead. I think this is the last issue of the run. They're dead. There's no.
They do a great job. Kirby does a great job of setting it up like this guy. How are we going to beat this guy?
I literally didn't know. Okay, look.
Reader. Go ahead.
Yeah. Go no. Finish your thing. No, finish your thing.
But still, if I hadn't, when I first saw it, though, whatever that was, I was like, how are you going to beat this guy?
Yeah. Go ahead, Sean.
So, Marvel method. Then it's all right, Jack. He'll be like the Skrulls have a new guy that has all the Fantastic Four powers, and they fight. That's probably it. That's probably the direction, and that's it.
Maybe not even
fucking thing. Sorry, the whole thing is.
But maybe not even the idea of the Super Skrull. Stan might not even come up with the idea of the Super Skrull itself.
Could you bring back we need an alien to bring back the scrolls or something like that. Can we do something like that and bring a monster that can fight the Fantastic Four, a big one that they all have to fight, or something along those lines? And Kirby might come away with, I mean, the whole concept of the Super Scroll with the powers and everything was Kirby's.
Yeah,
that I can tell you. So again, what Stan did, other than write the credit box on this one, I don't know. He wrote the dialogue. He did. He put almost like dialogue in there.
But this is so visual. There's no way that Stan Lee's dictating. Like then he's invisible with a fire bow and arrow. It's like that didn't happen.
And he gave no script.
He has a ram head and he rams them, and then it's like, come on, that didn't happen.
The fire chains, the ladder thing you talked about, the fire arrow, all Jack.
It's hard to imagine the Marvel method with this. It's gotta be Kirby.
No.
It has to be. The
Marvel method is a conversation.
Yeah.
And a short one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
and then
honestly,
he puts dialogue in there.
Yeah. Then he puts more balloons in there. Yeah.
Right.
But I would remove, I would remove this, and like if I was to redo this, if I actually had this without any text bubbles at all, and I wasn't trying to make myself earn my credit, if I was trying to be true to the story, I just want people to be true to the story that's being told. I actually don't care. Look, I'm not getting any money out of this. Who cares? Just be true to what it is. If Stan Lee could be like, look, we came up with this idea, and Jack is just a master. He came up with these amazing concepts. I tried to add some dialogue to punch it up a little bit, but his visuals told such a compelling story that it was easy for me to write dialogue. And no one's going to come away from that interview and say, oh, Stan Lee's a dick or he's useless. They would be like, oh, that's great. Kirby's awesome. And, Stan's acknowledging it. I don't think it's that bad to say someone did great work.
I know, but you're talking about humility.
If he'd done that, none of us would know who Stan Lee is right now.
Yeah, there's that.
Wouldn't know who he is.
That's
anyway.
Problem, yeah.
So how are they going to beat this guy? Well, there's a lot of text here. I almost don't want Stan Lee's involvement in half this stuff. It's like, okay, so he beat the shit out of them all. They take off, eh? Yeah, take off. So they all take off, and there's a lot of rubbish. Okay, I'm gonna make this thing. All right, it's a Reed invention.
He detected that there was a beam transmitting down, and he didn't know what the beam was. He suspected that was what was powering him, which it is.
To him.
Yeah, it's broadcast to him rather than he has it. So
so
then he has a jammer thing, but the only thing is, only Sue can put it on him because he won't see Sue coming. So
right.
Yep.
Yeah, so this guy's getting like an energy beam or whatever directed so that he's getting powered through the scrolls.
Yeah.
They got to jam it. Remember in Spaceballs, it's been jammed, and then it's like raspberry jam. It was like strawberry jam or whatever.
Yeah.
They've jammed the satellite.
Yeah.
Strawberry, sir. Damn it. It's like God.
We ain't found shit. Anyway. I honestly didn't know that was Tuvok. And you're like, yeah, I knew that, Sean.
Tuvok appears. I mean, that's not the guy's name. Tim Russ. Tim Russ appears in random awesome roles for 1 second. He's in Death Wish 4, I think. I'm like, what the hell? Like, it's like,
yes, yeah, I remember seeing him in that. I was like, hey, that's Tuvok. Yeah.
It's like, what the hell? I was like, why is logically Tuvok shouldn't be selling drugs? I don't understand why he's doing this. Is whatever. I like these like
Star Trek 6. Yeah.
Yep, he was in Star. Yep.
Live Free or Die Hard.
Yeah.
I love Tim Russ.
He's in the Die Hard episode too. Yeah.
And I always, whenever I always pretend that it is like the character of Tuvok. I'm like, Tuvok's like trying to go undercover to figure out what's going on.
In Trek 6, you mean?
In anything. If I see him in Death Wish, I'm like, Tuvok's in.
It really was. It really was Tuvok in Trek 6. But
when I what did I review? The one with the gamesters or whatever, Triskelion. And Triskelion. And I said, "Oh, Lady Gaga is," and so she looks pretty good. She looks pretty good for her age.
Yeah, she was hottie back then, that lady.
And it's
Lady
like,
Gaga.
have you read Tomb of Dracula? Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I have it all on digital, and I have maybe 15 issues in physical form. Sean and I, that was one of the first things we reviewed way back in the day.
Way back
Cool
in the
comic.
day, yeah. I got the movie too, the animated thing they made.
I never
Yes.
watched that one. I heard it was terrible. Is it bad?
It's
or no?
interesting to watch. They
Okay.
jam all 75 issues into one thing.
Wow.
It's
Yeah.
pretty,
Like Janice is in it, and it's all that stuff's in it. So.
Dr. Son in it?
No. It's weird what they have in there, but it's interesting to watch.
Wow.
So, anyway.
Comic
All right.
vet. This again.
Oh,
This is
Chris,
weird.
what's going on, bro?
This is weirdness with Reed's powers. The way he's
He like
stretching his whole
his
body
whole
between
side
his
can
legs.
stretch out. Yeah.
It's kind of strangeness. It was kind of cool.
Yeah.
I think it could be done because it's like this. It's like you're pulling.
Well,
It's like you're
pulling the side all the
thing
way
is,
out.
yeah, with a character like that, you don't have to worry about logic because there's no logic to his power anyway. So
It's Plastic Man, basically. I mean, he does.
Yep.
This
The
all
Plastic
time.
Man used to do some weird stuff that was even weirder than this. I mean, Jack Cole, I mean, he would turn into things. He would like change his whole body into things. Almost like a shapeshifter back then.
He was a shapeshifter, yeah.
In a sense.
So Reed is creating this wall so Sue can. This is visualized pretty cool. So she's going to go around here. I don't know if you can see my mouse. She's going to go around and come in from behind here. It's like a football play. And then, so then he's nailing Ben here. He nailed Johnny. So that was enough to distract them. Hey, Chris, I want to say hey. And hey, Sean, thank you so much for popping in, guys. So now Sue got through. And it's like jumped on him, put the jamming signal thingy on him. And these guys are like, what the heck's going on here? It's some kind of jamming signal. Now she's taken off. He goes after her and he falls down into this cave thingy, and they melt him and he's trapped in there.
You stay here and starve or whatever. We don't give a crap about you. You can go straight to hell in this volcano. We're leaving you there, and that's that. Too bad, buddy. You dug your grave, baby. Enjoy it.
I have all the Spawns and Batman's comics, however many there were. There's 3 or something. I have them all. Sue running the team. No. This is good. She's like, it's like taking care of business. They took care of business here. Pretty good.
She saved the day.
Saved the day. The end.
As she has before.
She has done that before.
Yes, sir.
All right. The first. So does this count as the first Kang or no?
You know what we forgot though, right?
Oh, what did we forget?
We were supposed to do Fantastic Four Annual #1.
Oh,
I thought Annual #1 was after this.
It's after 18.
Oh, it's after 18. Okay, so we'll do it on the next one.
Yeah. Well, dude, I'm so sorry. I could have swore it was after this.
I thought it was after this stream. Where's my reading order list?
That's like after 20, you mean?
According to the database. I mean, it's separate from everything anyway. But.
Yeah, I know. It's with Namor, right?
Yes.
Fantastic.
So next week we can have a big special treat. We can have the
for reading order.
God, yeah,
and I bloody hell looked this up too. That pisses me off.
It's on the database. Yeah, well,
2 to 4. Hold on. No, are you sure? Because it's saying this thing says it's after 30.
Hang on a second.
All right, let's come back to.
We go back to Fantastic Four Annual #1.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, July 1963 was the one we did before this. Was that comic we just did was June 1963.
All right, so we'll do the annual on the next one then.
I mean, I should have known better. I was watching for the annuals, and I just didn't go check this one today. Or what we already had it scheduled last week because
I had it scheduled anyway, but
week before last.
So, right, so let's take a look here.
Yeah, previous issue was 18, and then annual.
It came out like a couple of weeks, a week before the one we're about to do. The annual came out before it, but we can bounce back to it. It's an annual. We'll start watching closer.
Yeah. And the annuals don't I don't think they connect anyways, so it's not like we're missing.
But not like continue into or anything like that.
Yeah,
not in that sense.
Yeah. order of when it came out. Yeah, it's 18 comes first, then this, and then that, and then volume 1. Sorry,
Okay, so,
Annual
one.
one,
Yeah.
yeah.
right. So then the next one we'll do is
Next week we can start with that annual, then do 3.
yeah. So we'll do annual 1, and then 21, 22, 23.
Yeah, annual 2 is after 30.
Annual 2 is after 30. Okay. So I don't know why this website said annual 1. And I'm looking at Fantastic Four reading order. It says
maybe volume 1 annual.
no, it says 1 to 30, annual 1.
Oh,
Then it says 31 to 60, then annuals 2. So that's really messed up. 2 and 4. That's really messed up. 2 to 4, 2, 3, 4. That's really crazy. I don't know why. Maybe this is a fan reading order.
What, this?
No,
what
like
okay.
no. What I saw.
Yeah.
Like you're going by release date, but maybe this was a fan date saying, "Oh, you should read annual 1 after this issue because it'll look cool. Like it makes it more exciting." I don't know. Like they do these fan orders. Sean and I have been killing ourselves with Transformers because the cartoon air dates are all messed up and they do continue into each other and they're so messed up. So we're trying to piece them together. But anyway, let's do these. Well, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, they have. I'm looking at the also the Mike's amazing blog, and it's got it that same way. It's got annual 1 and which was released on the July 2nd, and this issue we're about to do 19 July 9th.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll do it next time.
We'll live, but yeah.
All right. What's the credits on this one?
All right. Let's see here. All right. Fantastic Four, volume only number 19. Kirby, Jack Kirby, Paul Ryman, and Stan Goldberg on the cover. Release date July 9, 1963. Cover date October 1963. Written, conceived, created, and penciled by the great Jack King Kirby. Inker, the great Dick Ayers, and the colorist, the great Stan Goldberg. Letterer, Sam Rosen. Edited by person. So here we go.
Person. Someone in the comic community.
Some person.
All right. So do you count this as the first? Is this the first Kang or no?
They count. As a footnote, they count it because later, after this, it's Immortus. Then they change. Then Kang pops up. So I think Immortus is next. I think somewhere. I don't know. I can't remember which comic it was, but basically, it's always treated as sort of an earlier appearance of Kang, but he's not called Kang. He doesn't look like Kang, So he is, but he isn't. It's murky. Some say, but some count it. Like for example, in the database, Ramatut first appearance. They don't say anything about him, except that they do say later that he they put him in with the Kang chronology. Put it like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
like so he's a time traveler guy.
Yeah.
Cool. They do say he is Nathaniel Richards.
Do they say that in this comic?
No.
That's in the database.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, is that I've been out of touch with the whole Kang thing. Is that the thing now that
what
Nathaniel Richards is Kang somehow or
yeah.
Kang. Okay.
So the Skeptic, this is supposed to be Kang. This is Kang right now.
I've never really liked Kang. I liked the design of him and stuff in Secret Wars. And that's classic to me because I was a kid, but it's like to pick this for their MCU baddie, he's always been amorphous and sort of like you don't know who this guy is.
Time travel shit. What he did that.
Yeah, but like the Victor Timely bullshit and all that, or whatever the hell that guy's name was, it's so many different versions of him, and they're all different characters, but the same character, but they're all different. It doesn't make sense. Yeah,
there's so many other characters you can use, but Kang, and they hung their hat on Kang for some reason. It's fine to use Thanos and Ultron and Loki and people like that. Doom. They won't use Doom. Well, they finally Red Skull. They barely used him, but no, we got to have Lumber with Kang. I don't. He's an Avengers villain, granted, but there are a lot of better ones. How about the Masters of Evil?
Yeah,
and so many of them.
Well, they had the race to Galactus. Just do Galactus is coming kind of thing, right?
Yeah. Well, they might, but they're gonna ruin that.
Well, they'll ruin that. Yeah.
Well, I don't know why everyone's pretending like it was going to be good no matter what they picked. It's like,
well, because Thanos wasn't bad. I mean, that was great, and but then again, the whole rumor is that all that stuff was decided before Disney took them, and so when the roadmap was done. And it was up to them. they shot the bed basically. So anyway,
Yepper.
All right, they're hanging out in their fantastic car.
Yeah.
Where's Ben? Oh, let's spy on him and Alicia.
Can't they pull next to the window and look at it? Was this necessary?
It's like he looks over. It's like
then he finds him. Yeah, Johnny finds Ben and Alicia.
Lights a cigar.
This story setup is kind of funky.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a weird one. This is a little bit Haney.
Yeah, it's Haney and Zany, kind of.
Hey, what are you doing here? Oh my God! You are the human. You are the thing.
Maybe you shouldn't get Alicia's hopes up. You should not tell her, and tell Ben. So we're gonna go see if we can find this cure thingy, and maybe we can't.
Yeah,
then we're gonna violate time travel, which is weird. Also weird. Because it's a pretty flimsy excuse how they found that. So fine, I guess you're gonna go try to heal her of her blindness, but I don't know if I'd tell her until you know for sure.
This is So the story here is that Reed was examining some ancient Egyptian tablets, and he came to the conclusion that this fellow was blind, found this thingy, and then was cured of blindness. So then he goes and gets Ben and Alicia and says, hey, let's go to time travel back through the Egyptian, the ancient, back to ancient Egypt, get this thing and cure her blindness. It might not work, but we'll try. Oh, that's great. Let's go. And you're like, okay, well, wow, that is pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's wicked, goofy, wonky, or whatever the hell it is. I don't know. It's weird.
So they've got Dr. Doom had that platform from a few issues back that sucked them through time. So that was the Blackbeard and all that, if you remember.
Yeah.
So here it is. He's not flame for once, or he's half flame.
He's half flamed, yeah.
All right, Alicia, here's how to operate this thing. Bring us back in an hour. All right, let's go.
But Ben, an hour doesn't mean anything if you have a time machine. Why can't I just bring you back in a minute? I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, I know. Time. It's like, but what is time? It's like, just operate the machine, Alicia. Don't be weird about it.
Yeah,
time is illusion. Lunchtime, doubly so. That's from Hitchhiker's Guide.
I'm cooking up spicy tacos tonight. Yeah,
go for it. Nice.
Yeah. All right. I'll say Endgame sucks. Okay, it sucks. There you go.
I agree.
Nebula, they were never going to do that Nebula thing from the comics.
Yes, that's facts. And they're never going to do
anything from comics almost ever.
Yeah,
they're not going to do Magus. They're not going to do
they don't give us much of anything we want from comics.
Yeah. Look, we're back in ancient Egypt.
It's the Sphinx.
It's the Sphinx.
With his nose.
Wait a minute, how's that nose got?
Put up the Sphinx to fight his nose. So yeah,
they're Kirby guys. Dun dun dun. They got spears the size of a man,
Yes. Being attacked by Kirby people, by guys with shields and stuff, and Benji could just stand there and thump them all around. Yeah, I never liked the story much, but I had this issue. Oh, it was such great shape. I remember, I mean, in the early '80s, I remember snagged it for about $40 or something because it was almost perfect shape. That in an issue 9 were $40-$50, and that's still back that time it was pretty expensive. think it was about like 30, 40 bucks somewhere. And I had it, because I was trying to complete a bunch of them, and it was in such great shape. I loved it, man. I was like,
we also have some of these.
Then I had to sell my FFs. Damn it.
So all these guys are attacking, and
Yes,
there's
they're fighting.
just a fight.
They found themselves back in Ben-Hur.
And then they're
Ben-Hur.
kicking their ass. He's beating the Fantastic Four. It's like, we're from 400 BC or whatever.
Little do we know that this tree, there was one of the Egyptians sat under that tree and came up with mathematics, and then now they never have math now because that tree doesn't think that.
This doesn't add up anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that one. It doesn't add up anymore. So they rip this tree out. She's invisible. He's like, what the heck's going on? He's like laying down here.
They're all being depowered, yeah.
Not depowered. Why are we being depowered? 'Tis I, Rama Tut.
Rama Tut. Boom, boom,
Dun,
boom.
dun, 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 dun.
Now, when I die, don't kick on my nut. Just don't watch the funeral. Just one like old King Tut. No, Rama Tut, sorry.
Rama Tut.
Rama
Monkey
Tut.
Tut. Disco Tut.
He's my favorite
Wow.
honky. Rama Tut.
Yeah.
That's what, and we like literally like viewers are dropping like as you guys continue. It's like stuff.
An
I love
SNL reference from 1970.
Steve Martin classic.
Whatever, yeah.
I've seen 0 episodes of SNL.
Yeah, you
0.
probably said that before, yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Wow, I've seen hundreds, but only with good ones when they were in the 70s and early
Yeah.
80s.
All right, so he's like, I depowered you because I'm the villain of this issue, and I need to up the stakes. Damn you!
He's trying to twirl his mustache, but it doesn't have one.
It's like, I bet you if you had a mustache, you'd be twirling it right now. You are right, future boy. Who's president of the United States in your time? It's like,
John F. Kennedy says, not for long. Oh, too soon.
oh no!
Oh,
RR.
Hey, RR, what's going on, man?
I feel bad about that if he weren't a Kennedy.
Thanks, RR. I appreciate that. Let's check out the votes. Super Skrull 63% got 19 votes. Super Skrull's at 63%, Ramatut's at 11, and Molecule Man's at 26. We got, listen, don't hold off. Wait till Molecule Man shows up. You're going to up that vote. Okay.
I love the part when he says, your primitive intellect won't understand things like with chemicals and molecular structures, and you should clip that.
I should clip that.
Yeah.
Don't touch that. Oh, thanks. I appreciate the Chuck Norris. The real reason. that is a fact. Let's give.
He is afraid of Chuck Norris.
I'll give you the Elvira dance for that one. Thank you. And the Superman salute. There you
Yes,
go.
sir. Thank you.
The real Superman. The only Superman.
the real one.
Only
The real
movie.
Superman. The only live action Superman. Yes. Well, George.
There are other great ones, but
Yeah.
Of which
he's
all
the best
the-
movie.
You know, all the visiting DC people wore his his. I still can't believe that picture. It was hilarious.
Well, I guess if Gunn had given them like shirts with that new one, they probably would have worn it, unfortunately, because they're kiss asses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I would have. I would have shown up in the regular one, and they would have been like, "Oh, you're in the regular one." I'm like, "This is the real. This is the only Superman."
It's the
logo
real
there is."
ass. Look
The
at
year, the year 3000 exactly he comes from. The year 3000. What century is he from? Sounds from somebody else is from that century. What are they? Oh, what's it?
The Legion of Superheroes.
In the year 3000, we have really oddly shaped vessels that look like balloons, animals, or something.
We got to do a ranking the Superman live action costumes. That'll be a fun
Yeah.
stream. That'll be really fun.
But most of them were similar to the last couple of dumbasses who got a hold of them.
Somehow this one's worse than CW because CW still had the real S.
Yeah.
Somehow it's worse. What happened? Anyways, okay.
Maybe that's
We got to get to issue 20 here. This is all fun and games now. Let's get to it. All right. So Ramata explains how he was this guy or whatever.
Yeah, he was in the future. He got bored. He made a time
He was
ship.
bored watching westerns.
Yeah, shaped
Yeah.
like a Sphinx. Then
said-
he went back in time.
He said, I got it got boring and nothing exciting happened, so we were just watching westerns all the time.
Yes.
And then
I'll get that gun. Whoosh.
he was blinded, and then he shot randomly at people, and they said, here's this thing that cures you of blindness. And that's the story of Ramatai.
Yeah, I landed, became blind, got pissed off, and they cured my blindness for me.
Then
Yeah.
they made hieroglyphics that you read and came back like an idiot. And
The only cool thing about this story is when Ben is really he's really stressing because he hates this. They can't do anything. They're completely helpless to this beam, which makes sense. It's from the future. It's all technologically whatever. They're all fool. They're all just a fool. And they're all just doing their stuff. They can't do anything. And Ben is row your boating.
Yeah.
And something happens. He's really trying to fight it, and he changes back to, and I guess it's flimsy. But when he changes back to his human form, he's,
Just
I guess why the thing only would work on his rock form, I don't know. But it's still cool that Ben says, "Oh man, I'm free now," and goes kick some ass.
Yeah.
Does some clobbering. As Ben.
Yeah.
Then he becomes Ben-Hur.
Does Ben-Hur? Ben-Hur. Nice.
Yeah. He becomes Ben-Hur instead of Ben Grimm.
Wow, you beat me to it. Well done. He's oh, Sue's like, oh my god, I gotta marry this twerp now. He's worse than Submariner. So nice. Jesus.
She's like, I gotta marry this loser.
So Ben,
he's in green though and yellow. So.
Yeah, of course. Telltale. So Ben comes in to save the day, which was kind of cool.
Keeping eyes like it.
You sure it wasn't the 1000th season of The Simpsons?
Yeah, that must be what it was.
Been that too.
Hank Azaria is back as a poo. No. So I did it. I've got it. So now he beats. So now Ben in normal state. I want to show here too, like they're doing stupid things. Like so he's doing stupid tricks, and he's like a lookout now, and she's gonna get married and getting all made up, and then he escapes.
She got the worst deal.
He grabs the gun here.
At least she's not that Phyllis Diller wench that they thought she was going to be when in that other alien planet when they went through the scenarios of what's going to happen to you. Like, Reed, you're going to
yeah.
And then you're going to be this Phyllis Diller thing. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, he threw her against the wall and then she went through it now.
Yeah.
Come here, lady. I've got to stall for time, even a few seconds. Well, let me think that. Whoosh, becomes invisible. Here comes the torch. They can now control their powers again. So now he starts throwing flame balls at him. He goes through a secret door in the back, runs through this hallway. Look, she's got the big gun. This is the big action pose, Sue. Big Barda.
Yeah, Tila outfit, yeah.
Yeah, the Tila outfit, yes. Yeah. Stop the intruders, infidels! No, death to the infidels. Yeah, well, I'm gonna break this. It's like, and then bowling them, like,
bowling them. Yeah,
there's a scene like this in Caligula.
That's murder. Ben killed those dudes.
King Koopa, yeah. So, he flies up,
blocking spears.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
This is cool.
Yeah.
Now I turn into a ball, into like this weird thingy.
Boiling thing, yeah.
Hey, you. Tell us how to get out of here. And then going through here, the peephole. It's like he burns through, comes back up. Mechanic from He-Man.
Yeah.
Down periscope. Throw Sue up. Blast you folks. I'll destroy you later. Oh, yeah? First he drowns them, and then Human Torch like boils the water into
steam, yeah.
Steam. We did it. It's like there's no telling what he'll try next. We've got to find him. Marble Madness.
Very cool right there. Okay.
Yeah, that's
cool.
neat.
Some nice pages. Nice pages.
Bust through. they get into this section here. All right, you are right, Richards, but you're too late, Luther. It's like I should leave my stink.
I'll be back
So-
with a different identity. Even intimates that his Doctor Doom was his maybe
Right.
could get his. That's of course later changed.
Yeah, so he escapes. We've got the optic nerve radioactive thingy. She's gonna be. She could see. She's gonna be able to see.
This ending is so stupid to me. It's like, anyway.
Oh, okay, hold on. We're back. We made it. We made it. Wait, where's the chemical?
I totally forgot. Anything with radiation can't go through this thing.
Well,
then what the hell was all this for, ass?
well, how did they bring it? How did they get?
How did he get back there with it? Then?
Things with
Yeah.
radiation go through time all the time.
Maybe this specific time machine can't do it, but like,
yeah, I guess he's
what's
got a more
Kang's
sophisticated
version
one.
can, right?
That's
Yeah, this couldn't do it.
This was really bad because I mean, not bad. I love the comment saying it was really bad to do that to Alicia. It was like, wow, man, Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, why tell her? Like, what a dick.
So it turns out we can't clear. Turns out we can't cure your blindness. There is a great Godzilla festival on TV tonight. Oh wait, you can't see
Oops, you can't watch it.
it. Well, that's okay. There's a lot of sound. Oh wait, it's in Japanese. It's subtitled. I'm just gonna go away.
We can go to the concert.
This is as dumb as the time he spent all of their money on stocks, and that was.
You know, Reed, this reminds me of the time you tried to spend all that money on stocks. It's like that would have worked if they hadn't go under. It's like
that was like issue 3 or 2 or something. I can't remember.
All right.
Right.
All right. This has all been bullshit. Now, remember, what's it called? Toxic Avenger. Remember Toxic Avenger Part 4? And then Stan Lee does the intro to it. He's like, there is a superhero named Toxic Avenger. And he tells the story. He goes, then 2 really bad sequels were made. And then he's like, sorry about those. And it's like a picture of Toxic going, ooh. And he goes, it's like, sorry about those. And he's like, this is the real sequel. So it's like, it's all been fun and games. Now it's the real shit right here. Molecule Man, this guy doesn't give a shit about anything except for destroying whatever he can destroy.
Yep.
All right, Clobby, what's we
got Fantastic Four, volume only number 20. We have a cover by Jack Kirby and George Russos and artist Hymack. With on the letters. Let's see. Release date August 8, 1963. Significant because August 8, 1961 was 2 years up to that day where the first issue was released.
Nice.
So we got that, and of course November 1963 is the cover date. Written, conceived of, created, and everything else, penciled by the great Jack Kirby. Inker Dick Ayers. Colorist Stan Goldberg. Letterer Artie Simak. And while you guys are starting that, I gotta go see who's knocking on my damn door. I'll be right back.
Yep.
All right.
This is what we've been waiting. This is what I've been waiting for all night. We're waiting for this one. Oh, here's our buddy here. What's going on here? I'm not gonna talk about that right now. Wow. Okay. This comic is massively action. We've got Kirby machines. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait for Clobby to come back to confirm. But okay, so Kirby machine doing a lot of stuff. Everyone's like, okay, what's going on? Even things involved. They break this sucker open. And be careful. He literally breaks open this like big chunk.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, we've got this weird thing in here. It's like, it looks organic. What's going on? All right. And then they look outside and there's like this energy ball. Yeah. So right away, like page 1.
Yeah.
Page 2, not even like one third down, this thing attacks. So let's say half the page because it's 6 panel, almost like a 6 panel. And you're like, they're shooting at it. Okay, nothing's happening. We better get down there, see what's going on. They get down there. He tries to engulf it in this like cube formation.
Yeah.
I love that thing rips this pipe water pipe
Right.
up,
to like shoot it with water, and
shoot it with water.
You know,
And he's like, we gotta pay for that, Ben. And then Invisible Woman comes to try to like poke the thing. She gets sucked in.
Yeah.
And then they're like, holy shit. So they all get sucked in, and then the Watcher. So I think, let me see. See, look, Thing is starting to look more.
Yeah, more ridgy.
We'll get Clobby's take on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the Watcher can't interfere, but he's giving a warning to the FF saying that this guy here, this this geek, is a danger. And they're like, oh, okay.
He's the most powerful thing in the universe now.
Sorry about that.
Yep. So this nerdy guy. So we're just at the Watcher part.
Mm-hmm. I am the yellow Watcher.
I'm the Watcher. So it's like this geek here is the most dangerous man ever. So it's like then the Watcher gives his origin.
Yeah.
He gets nailed with these things. He gets up and his face is all messed up.
It's another radioactive accident. It's like
of course
their only origin for everything.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you're fired.
You're fired, you. I don't even know your name, but you're fired.
Yeah, oh, look at this is awesome. Okay, hold on. So look at your face. It's like he's got this magic wand or whatever. So I don't get it. Is it's the wand, or can he channel through the wand? Is that what's happening? Like or did they change this guy later?
They change him later, yeah.
It's always the wand. But I can't remember what exactly, because he has the wand throughout this one. Every time I've ever seen him in a comic, he's got the damn wand that I remember.
Oh, really? I don't remember that at all. I remember him just being able to do anything with it, like without a wand. Like the version of this guy I remember is Secret Wars, and in that he could.
Oh, that was later. Yeah, I'm talking. Yeah, I didn't see much of that.
Yeah.
But originally, like I say, he focuses his powers through a wand. And let's see. I'm trying to think what else. He popped up in another. I only saw him in a few FFs outside of the ones that Kirby did, and also in Marvel 2-in-1, number 1, I think. He popped up in that one. So yeah, I mean, he had a wand for a while. I don't know if they changed that later. They may have. I don't remember.
So I'm looking here on just Wiki. Owen Reese, that's Molecule Man, originally had the ability to psionically, so with his mind, manipulate molecules for a variety of effects such as force field generation, energy blasts, and hyperspace travel. However, he later gained reality bending capabilities on a multiversal scale. Reese subconsciously imposed mental blocks on himself that prevented him from affecting organic molecules. So it's his own thing. Though he later overcame the blocks. The Molecule Man was initially dependent on using a steel rod so he could focus his powers, but subsequently learned how to direct them without it.
There you go. And he had his son later took over or something.
Yeah.
Right.
He's a character so powerful, writers didn't know what to do with him. So they made up all this other shit about, like mental blocks and reasoning with him and making him more shy and stuff, which would be stupidness. Yeah, they had to because he's just too damn powerful. Yeah.
They sent him to another. I mean, they ended up he went on. It was on another planet for a long time and lived there a long, long time, where time passed differently or something.
Yeah.
If you ever read his read a Marvel 2-in number 1, I think that's his son in that one. Am I right?
Oh.
So, but he came back.
This is just awesome. Like he looks scary. This is the first time where I was like, wow, this looks like a scary villain.
Yeah, he had those weird zigzag lightning shaped things, and yeah.
It's the
they tone him down a bit later on, but like it's the same basic design, but this looks more frightening. Yeah.
No, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Watcher's like, okay, he cannot be bargained with, can't be reasoned with, and he will not stop until he turns every molecule into something.
Yeah.
He doesn't feel pity or remorse. Okay.
Yeah.
So they get out of the energy ball. And they're like, well, at least the Molecule Man won't show up over here. Dun, 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 here he is.
Yeah.
Yo, he took over Look at this, man. He's freaking on top of the world here. On top of the world, Ma. It's like he's up here. It's like, made it, Ma, top of the world. That's our good friend, James Cagney. Okay.
Yep.
Made it, Ma, top of the world. So he's just like, he owns everybody. It's like, I own you. This is badass. I can't believe how awesome this is. It's like, who dares? It's like, we dare, the Fantastic Four. Fool. I only have to tap my molecular wand against those bricks, and you're destroyed. Turn him into this fan, and
I'm your biggest fan. No.
he just like demolishes this guy. Like, what the shit? And then he makes magnets and then stretches the crap out of them. It's like, hang on, Reed, I'll get you out of this. Oh, you will, eh? Throw some like already. This is crazy. Like, it's immediately like two different ideas in one page. Like, there's already two things in one page.
I like how the Watcher said the whole universe is at stake. Even we are, but I still can't interfere.
Right. No. Thanks, Sweden.
Well, he's interfering by telling them about them.
Right, but he won't enjoy. He won't get into the battle.
Yeah.
He would still be able to wipe the floor with a guy like even Miracle. What's his face? Molecule Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, are they going to help? No, then tell them to stay out of the way. That's from Conan.
I like was it because Jack really cared about this kind of stuff. Remember Johnny asked, "What is a molecule?" And they had a science class on it.
Yeah, they did.
Read
Yeah, but that's cool. Then the next day at school, you're like, "Oh yeah,
I know what a molecule is."
You think you think you're so cool? I bet you your molecules are crappy. Oh yeah, what's a molecule? Oh well, let me tell you. Pull the comic out. All right, so the molecules. So he can't affect. Well, we haven't learned this yet, but I ruined it by saying he can't affect.
When you're reading this, you're going, "Wow, I don't know how they can beat this guy. Can control everything. Even the Watcher's afraid of him."
I literally did not know. I know we're being fun right now, but I did not know. I was like, how are they going to beat this guy? I was completely stunned. I'm like, I have no idea.
I'm confused though, because he can't affect organic molecules or something.
Yeah, let's see what they say when
he already just did. They showed in his origin that he messed up his boss by freezing him. He put like ice all over him and it messed him up.
Well, but what did he do with he got the ice from somewhere else? Like, I guess he could attack you with something like that, but he can't change the boss into something.
No, he can't do that, but he can kill him this
organic.
way.
Yeah, like he could take the desk. He can arrange the molecule. He can change the molecules that make up the desk and turn them into like ice or whatever.
On fire or whatever he wants. Yeah,
like the torch. When he's firing, he can manipulate the fire, but not Johnny Storm. But still, by manipulating the fire, he can still kill him. In that, if the torch is in the air and he takes away his fire, then he dies because he falls. Or whatever. Like, there's things he can do. Anyway, whatever.
Yeah, no.
You're seeing right here. This guy's a man, and he put ice all over him.
No, but he didn't change the man. Like, he could take the wall.
No, he didn't change the man, but he can still affect the man by.
No, that's what he does. He's beating them up, but
the air. Molecules in the air.
Yeah,
but he can't change Reed's. Like you'd be like, okay, so if you're a kid, you say, why doesn't he just point the wand to Reed and make Reed smoke?
Yeah,
that he can't do.
But he can, as you're saying, Club, he could remove the air around you.
Yes, but he turned the air into the snow or the ice there. Yeah, so
yeah, but even if he removes the air, there's still air. He's not gonna. I guess he'd have to change all the air on the planet, but then he couldn't breathe. So it's
right. That's true. Yeah,
like it's not gonna. I was trying to I didn't know how they were gonna win in this one. I was like, okay, this is pretty good. All right, so okay, let's get back to where it was. So he can't make Reed into something, but he's trying to stretch. He makes things to stretch, so he can hurt them.
Yeah. Okay.
So then here comes Johnny. Now, you didn't really expect me to subdue with your flame, did you? Ha ha ha! I can make a fireproof shield. So he changes the molecules of the air to create a shield to block fire.
Yeah.
And now he's got this corkscrew thingy, and then he's got this parachute thingy. Like, you could just do anything. It's crazy. Get away, people. And then he just, like, literally, like, made the ground, like, into a thing and just flipped them over. Like,
yeah.
And then he breaks through here. He's like, oh, depending on your brute strength, eh? Well, I'll use these electric molecules from that sign and finish you for good.
Ouch.
He falls out. Man, he's fallen down the sewer like twice tonight.
You were a fool to take cover down there. Now you have really trapped yourself.
That's awesome.
And the pipes all come alive. Oh.
Ben, are you in there somewhere? You overstuffed ham bone? Melts through it. Picks. I don't know why he has blue hands here.
You're nastier than that.
Oh, yeah, that's his costume. Sorry, yeah.
Costume.
Yeah.
Okay, you turn invisible. It's like, okay, now. Dun, 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 dun. Makes the bricks, throws bricks at him, and look at this. It's like just like. And then she goes, tries to wrestle the wand out of his hand, but then he like
didn't work.
Fails, yeah. And then and then he wraps her up as a mummy with the newspapers. That's mean.
Yeah. That was awesome. Yeah, and like the cool thing is that like she just couldn't do it. He was just too strong and pulled back, right? Like,
yeah. He's got a firm grip on that damn thing. He's like,
listen. Yeah, he's not letting that shit go. And then Reed catches her, and then and he goes, I love this. He tore the comic page in half. Damn it! Because I think kids are reading this. They're kind of like this Molecule Man guy. He's pretty good. And then it's like, he ripped up comics. Okay, yeah, F this Molecule Man. I'm not
screw this guy.
Screw this guy. So Johnny goes around him here. Oh, we gotta get out of here. They take off. They Superman 2'd. They took off.
No, I was gonna say it's like, look, the Fantastic Four running away. Like, yeah.
So we didn't even do nothing.
Yeah.
He didn't even do nothing.
He didn't even do nothing.
Yeah, that's what I thought. My first thought as well, Will, on the same page there.
Yeah. And they all took off.
Same scene.
This guy's awesome, and this is like,
hold it, mister, with the police. It's like the picture's over. Careful there.
He can't even use his power to change his face because it's organic.
He's organic, yeah.
Yeah.
You're under arrest for being that ugly.
Oh, yeah.
Drop that wand. Our own weapons are now useless to us. Dun, dun, dun.
I like how he puts like the bounty on him, like says, I'll destroy you all unless you drop them on the Fantastic Four Museum.
Yeah.
This is so cool. So they take off.
They're in the subway or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, okay, you guys go and find them, be my eyes and ears.
And until they're my captives, no one can leave. So he puts a dome over Manhattan, and then all these like jets and stuff, like, oh my god.
And then it's so weird because then they later just turn this into a prison because it's already blocked off. So
yeah.
And then later a president crash lands in here. So, Club, I want to ask you, look at the thing here.
Yes.
We're getting really close, eh?
Yes, every month it's slowly but surely they're refining, retuning. Yes, he's getting more and more definition, I would say, if that's the right word for it. Yeah,
this is the closest.
But especially the thing, yeah. And Thing and Johnny, when he's flamed on, he's really... And not just that, of course, inkers matter a lot too in this case. But not just that, they all this composition. A lot of Dick Ayers has been the inker for a lot of these. He's inked all the ones we've done tonight, I believe. So it's both Kirby and Ayers doing that, and just normal people are starting to look better. I mean, it's just everything's improving with the art.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is the first time where I've noticed like, he's real close now. Like we're getting there. If you did the evolution of man chart with Thing, you could like this guy would be like it's like 2 away now or whatever.
Yeah,
it's like we're almost there. So it's the Yancey gang,
I love
Yancey
the
Street
Street gang helping them. That's hilarious.
That's great. Well, they're like, we make fun of you, right? We don't want anyone else picking on the thing except for us.
And they also don't want to side with the villain. But yeah, they won't say that. And of course, here we go. It's time for Reed Richards to outsmart the baddie.
Yeah,
which I love.
So it's like, oh, we got these statues here. Oh, I'm pretty smart, eh? It's like, Alicia, I want you to do 4 as fast as your talented little fingers can do. But Reed, it's like really not realistic. It's like, do it anyways. All right, shoot the 4 out. And he's like sliding on here. That's awesome. It's like Iceman. It's like the Iceman making the. Hello, I'm here. You saw the Fantastic Four speak, woman? Yeah, they're right there. Boom. No, I'm. Oh, you amused me with this. I'm gonna change the molecules like this. What the shit? I can't do it because we're not stone molecules. They're organic. No. Falls down. I'm gonna get to my wand. No, you don't. Uh-oh, that glowing sphere again.
Then the Watcher says, okay, you can come with us.
He scooped him up. It looks like Mysterio for a second here. You so Fantastic Four did good. And that's it. There's the one.
Nice job. Very cool.
Wow. See how fast? That was so fast because there wasn't really anything. Like it was just like one awesome thing after another. It was like it was so fast. I think let me see, where did I get to? So I was reading this. Now I'm reading this on my iPad, so it's different than this.
Right.
I think I got to like around here where so he starts fighting these guys, and then he kind of takes off here. I was like, well, how much is left? And I was like, holy shit, we're still halfway through. And it's like, this is crazy. Like there's a lot of going on here, and this guy, like, this is maddening. Like I've never seen any the Skrulls okay and Doctor Doom, but this guy's just like an insane, grotesque madman, like with superpowers. He's awesome. I'm like, where's the figure of this guy? Like I hope they did, but I don't think the face looks as good. Like what you're saying, Sean. Like
it's not this; it's Secret Wars version, perhaps.
Molecule Man figure. Let's see. Yeah, this is okay. No, I don't like it.
Oh, he's got a normal face. Does he not have an alternate face?
No, he does. No, he does have the scars on his face. It's just very small.
I remember he was on a Perez did a pretty cool looking updated version on an issue of FF from the 70s. Well, first time I saw him was in when the Perez run 1 something or 170 something or other, or about thereabouts. But anyway, yeah.
So there you go, everybody.
So
let's just confirm we're going to do annual 1, then 21, 22, 23.
Works for me.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I got to fix up my. I got to fix this one up. All right, so make sure everyone the links to your channels are in there. I'll put them up again. Where's my comment section? Okay.
Oh yeah, Reed Richards became Molecule Man at one point.
Oh my God. All right, so Sean, what's going on your channel?
I just put up the Micronauts Omnibus thing. So my overview from the Micronauts Omnibus Volume 1. Pretty cool. And I'm reading Micronauts now. I hadn't read it really before, and it's awesome. Well, what the hell, man? It's pretty cool. And I've got other comic reviews on the way. I shot about 10 of them, so one a day of new stuff. And I'm going to be doing more things with trading cards and other older comics soon to come.
Cool.
Yep.
Excellent.
All right. Clobby, what's going on?
Well, I guess I'm going to go over and maybe hang out with the boys for a little bit tonight for that comic shop talk. They're doing D-Bud's going to join us. They're reviewing Amazing Spider-Man 45 through 48, I believe. The Ramita run, just starting the Ramita run. They did it a couple weeks ago. They're doing that tonight. And I'm not very caught up on it, but I'm going to help them best I can. And got Saturday Night Star Trek tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time for the 4 more scintillating episodes of Star Crackle Bagoy, or whatever it is.
Voyager.
But hey, Monday night on my channel, you know where you'll be, where I'll be. Earth B is where we'll be. Another Bob Haney classic dealing with the super sons of Batman and Superman.
Do we know do we have the next ones officially or no?
I believe it is World's Finest number 222.
World's Finest 222.
Yeah, I'll send you the picture of it right now.
All right.
It's where's my Earth? Where did I put that Earth me thingy? Oh, there we go. Look. I'll send you the picture of it over in the yes, it's 222. World's Finest 222 from 1974.
All right, I got it.
Pick up it, so.
All right, so that's it for Fantastic Four. I mean, we talked about. I posted my video thoughts on the Superman costume, which everyone was asking me about. Doctor Who is starting tonight. So I've already made all of the icons. I made all the thumbnails, and they all say Doctor Who sucks. If by chance one of them doesn't suck, I'll go back and change the icon. I literally made the icons because I'm pretty confident they're all going to suck. That's how confident I am. I spent all afternoon making thumbnails for something I haven't seen yet. I can guarantee the next 2 are going to suck. That'll be for sure.
Guaranteed suckage.
Yeah, guaranteed. Is
it dropping on Disney?
It's Disney Plus, yeah. So you can check. X-Men 97 was stellar.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
We got, and Clobby and I, we both have the same. This is the real,
buddy, the best costume.
This is the real Cyclops here.
Yeah, buddy.
So it's so awesome. I'll change to my my normal layout. Oh, yeah. So I love this.
That's the Marvel 3/4 inch.
Yep, I got like 3 or 4 of these or something, so I can. That's just like a great. So we got to see that Cyclops. Got to see Marvel Girl Jean Grey, like original.
That was so cool. Brown costume Wolverine.
I love brown. I don't like Rogue's costume though, because I actually like her 90s costume better. So I don't think Rogue wasn't an improvement.
I love Storm's beautiful.
Storm was an improvement. I think most of them were improvements.
Fine, thank God they got him out of that horrible purple thing.
Yeah. I mean, I like the M thing. I thought that was neat, but obviously the original costume's better.
Now he's in the badass villain Kirby costume.
He's in the badass costume, and oh man, he got like
some sick, brutal stuff at the end there. Who knows what's going to happen? But
I don't know what's going to happen. There's a lot of dead people.
Well, they stick the landing, yeah. I
think we're going to need Haley Joel Osment in the next season to see the dead people because they're all dead.
Muhammad Saeed, hey.
Hey, Muhammad.
Hey, how's it going? Super Skrull is the best villain of the night. Yeah, brown costume Wolverine is awesome. I agree. For me, Molecule Man was the best one because he was actually like scary looking and like a monster and just a madman. I couldn't believe how awesome that character was. Super Skrull is clearly like cool because he's just awesome.
Love him. So you did the poll? You fished the poll up?
Oh, let's take a look at the poll. Hold on a second. I was just I was trying to get the graphic ready for next week. Hold on a second. Image size 632. Trying to get the graphic ready, but I don't think I'll have it in time. But the next one is going to be the annual with Namor sitting on the throne. So that'll be super cool.
Yowza.
Okay.
Now remember why first. Good, John.
Ralph Ineson is Galactus, confirmed by Hollywood Reporter. He was in the Green Knight. Yeah.
Hmm.
He's in a bunch of stuff. He's in the First Omen.
So it looks like a normal casting of a whatever, because he's supposed to be in the CG anyway. But
well, I don't know if they're gonna make him big or what. I mean, remember, Peter Dinklage was big, and he wasn't as big as Galactus is supposed to be. But like, you can. No,
but you're right. It was fine because he was.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, if they're casting a real actual actor, then he's probably gonna speak a lot more than we want him to. He should be more mysterious, you know.
Galactus doesn't talk much.
There you go. That's next Friday. So we got
Namor,
Sergeant Fury. We got Mole Man returning, and Doctor Doom. It wouldn't be a week of FF without Doctor Doom.
Edition 21. I want to say that I hate that comic. Right,
21. Yeah.
This one was Sergeant Fury.
Joke. Yeah, it's making a bad joke.
Because it's the hate. I got you.
Yeah.
All right, so there you go. I've got my videos coming up. I've been doing. I missed a couple of days of original Star Trek. I am doing them. It's just that my wife and I had to catch up on some of our shows that we watch. So because we watch Star Trek together. So and then this weekend I'm going to go meet David Desmalchin, who's from Late Night with the Devil, and he was Polka Dot Man. So I'm going to go meet him. Get a picture. I'll share that with everybody. So
I had a great time. I appreciate it. I got to run over to the.
Yep, we're done.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate it all.
Thank you all, buddy.
See you later.
Hey, friends. You've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.